Hey guys, happy Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? Good Lord, it feels like it's already like, you know, Thursday, Friday, something. Oh, I need to mute my stream. Hang on. I don't need to have that coming back in my ears. How's the sound? Can you hear me okay? And is the game music too loud? Let me know all the things. It may look a little different tonight. I am sitting for the first time ever in a stream. Usually I stand. I actually banged up my knee earlier today and did not want to stand for 2.5, 3 hours while I streamed, and was like, okay, I'm gonna hit the chair this time. And it feels really weird, I gotta say, to be sitting here while doing this. Just seems strange. But anyway, thanks guys for choosing to spend a little bit of your evening here with me tonight. Hello to Kristen. She came in earlier and said hello. Brenda, how are ya? Ryman Nora, hello. Sunny's here. She's gonna join me in just a little bit. And Rainy, hey girl, how's it going? Everything sounds great. All right, Brenda, thank you. You guys let me know though, because, you know, I know how YouTube can be. Doesn't play nice sometimes. Anyway, so Steph Fafa was supposed to come in tonight and work with me and Sunny on part of this project, but she's having computer issues, and so she's trying to make a mad dash to get all that fixed, because she also streams with Reaps like really early our time. We're not sure how that's gonna work out. So anyway, she's really sorry she couldn't be here. We talked about it. We're hoping to, you know, work on a collab this time around, but you know what? We'll schedule something for the future. There's always the future. This is a long-term project and we're gonna be working on it for a while. So, good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon for some people. It's really late at night for others. Wherever you are in the world, if you're watching this later, you know, hope y'all are having a great day. As I was saying, it was like a comedy of errors today, just like literally everything that could go wrong went wrong. So fingers crossed that everything goes great and the stream is smooth and nothing else happens. Anyway, so I got my daughter finally into playing Dinkum. And I was helping her last night, and I had forgotten what it's like to start all the way over with no dev commands. So that was interesting. Anyway, she's really having a good time, and I can't wait until she gets to the point where she is building things. Because I was like, I'm gonna come and take over. Susan, hey girl, what's up? How are ya? Welcome. Okay, so as you guys have known from this saga that we are on, we took my pitiful, sad very first Dinkum Island that had nothing, literally nothing happening, and we're gonna give it a whole new look. So here is where we're at. Very first stream we started in on the town hall, getting this area all ready to go. And then the second stream, I think we actually like really started completing this, and I might have done some of that off stream. And then we worked on these fountains. We did one, and boy, I tell you, it was a process to get to this point, was it not? All of you who helped and submitted suggestions during the stream. And then Sunny came over and helped me the next day, and we built a replica over here because, you know me, I like things to be symmetrical sometimes, most of the time. I don't know how to break out of that habit, so here we are. So one of the things we want to do today, and don't worry Sunny, I'm gonna get to you in just a sec, is maybe fill in these areas on either side of the town hall area with maybe some trails or walkways that are tree lined also. And then take it back with some bridges, one on this side and one over here. And that's where I think we decided we're gonna put the Tucker box on this little island here. So this is looking good. Oh, thank you, Rainy. I mean, it's coming along. Slow process, as I said, but you know, there you go. And I have a really, really great idea on what to do with the Tucker box. I was watching Boozy Loomer's stream last night, and she was showing us this like spa thing that she's kind of putting in conjunction with her mountain cabin. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna steal that idea from you. And she's like, you don't have to steal it, just take it. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna. I can tell you're here in the future Wednesday. It's going to be great. Thanks, Ramanora, for giving us our future, what do you call it? Our future horoscopes, whatever that is. I'm looking forward to it. I hope Wednesday is better than today. We finally made it to spring on this island, guys. Look, first day of spring, and we got some purple trees blooming. So I don't know, Sunny, if you're ready to go, I can pull you into chat. And where's my mouse? It's all over the place. She's there, guys. Hello, Sunny. You're live.
I'm ready. I'm ready here.
She's ready. She's ready. She's ready. Everybody, she's ready. Okay, let me get.
I'm ready.
Let me get my wits about me here. Okay, so I'm trying to decide, guys, and maybe you can help. I'm glad your daughter is loving Dinkum, Sarah. Thanks, Susan. I'm finally, I mean, I bought it for her like over a year ago, and she's finally now getting around to playing it. She was like, oh, I watched all your videos, and it kind of made me want to play. So I was like, all right. And now I'm kind of thinking,
get her in here tonight.
Well, if she pops in chat, I may ask her if she wants to come see what it's all about. So you guys, look at this. Misty and Sunny started working on this last stream where they did this like rocky shoreline. What do y'all think? I love this. I wanted to do something different rather than like a typical beachy shoreline, because I always do that. And I was like, no, we need to do something different. And Sunny is great with the rock wand, in case y'all didn't know. So I put her to work.
Yes, one of my many talents.
Oh, yeah, rock wand. Yep.
Great with a rock wand.
So now we have the challenge of...
Got on my resume.
Yeah, please do. At the very top. Love the rocky shoreline. Yeah, it's something different. Misty, hey, how's it going? Welcome. So glad to see you guys. So I don't want to fill it in like so where it's so dense you can't see anything, but I do want to put some trees in here and some walkways back to where you're gonna take the bridges over to the Tucker box. I'm trying to decide if they should be like meandering walkways or if they should be, and Sunny, once you get over here, I guess you can let me know if they should be more like this, guys, where they're definitively defined, or if it's going to be like a nature path. I was kind of thinking this area is just very well manicured, so maybe I should keep it very like, what's the word I'm trying for here? Words are hard. Maybe something more like this, but on either side of the building where it's not like wild and grown up and super naturey. I mean, I think that was my initial thought, but Steph Fall's not here, and I was going to put her to work on that because that's her bag, like all the nature things, right? Nature builds. She's amazing at those. But she's not here with us tonight, so I don't know. I could do something
Where
else.
are you?
I'm over by the town hall. Let me see where you are. Oh, you're on the other side. Here, I'll come meet you. So guys, how's it going? How has everybody been doing? It's Tuesday, so have your weeks started out okay? Hey, Azzy, right? That's what we've determined in other streams. You said it was okay to call you that, right? I hope so anyway. I'm gonna butcher everybody's name like usual, but you guys know that, right? Hope everybody's doing good. All right, so Sunny, come give me your opinions. What do you think? What do you think we should do with these walkways to go back to the... should we go put the bridges in first and then establish how we want to do the walkways?
I think we should put the bridges in first so that we know, because there's no point putting a path down if it's not going to meet a bridge.
Yeah, so you're probably right, Ozzy. Structured garden. I should probably go with that since that's what I've got going on here, because it might seem as Ozzy. Okay, good. All right, so Sunny, I'm thinking we could probably put a bridge like from... Sorry if I'm swinging the camera around, guys. I forget about that, and then it's like, oops, I shouldn't do that.
I thought we were going to put it over here, from here to that island.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I thought we were going to do one like on this side and one over here as well. Because the idea I have for the Tucker box, I think I'm going to need 2 walkways.
Yeah.
So let's...
So how far apart do you want them?
Let's do some hardwood bridges. That is a good question. don't know. You're asking me things. I'm supposed to decide. Let me fly over there and... Good Lord, look at these shells. Look at this. What a mess. Tell you what, this game, it just likes to vomit shells all over your beaches. Not a fan of that.
Do you want me to pick shells up?
No, we'll do that later. Okay, so there's one bridge. We can put one there if you want. And then another one. These rocks are in the way, but
well, we can get rid of the rocks.
I'm trying to decide here. Hang on. Do I want them? Decisions, folks. Decisions. All right, think all the happy thoughts.
I think here, do you want me to build this out a little more so it's even with the...
I don't care about that being even necessarily. I'm just kind of wanting to see... let me go over here and look at it. Also, too, should we leave them flat, kind of like the front one is? I kind of think we should on this one, maybe.
Yeah.
So we don't obstruct the view.
I think so. Otherwise, it's going to hide. Yeah. But look, come over here and look at it. Do you want them to be equidistant from each side of the back of the town hall structure?
Oh. Well, now you have to go and ask me those kinds of questions.
Well, I don't want you to be... I mean, we can move this one...
You can move it over a
little bit and move this one in a little bit, but...
Yeah.
You know, I don't want you to be like half an hour down the road. Oh man, those aren't lined up.
No, that's I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get rid of this row though. I don't know that I want it so sticking out so far into the river. Yeah, let's try, I guess, moving this one over one, and I will move this one over here. One out. The one you're working with, one out, and then we'll do this one in, right? Isn't that what we said?
Yep.
Stuffing things. All right, guys, what are y'all thinking? Oh, yeah. Whoopsie, that's sand. Sand. Alrighty, what have I missed? Yeah, just terrible shell management. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Okay, yeah. I gotta turn this into dirt. No sand. We don't have any sand here in this part of the island. It's just gonna all be rocky shores. Okay. Wait, now I've forgotten what I was gonna do. I was in Girly Gamer's stream this morning, and they were talking retro TV shows. And it was a lot of fun. I had forgotten so many.
Like what? How retro are you talking?
I mean, we're talking like, I mean, when people were throwing out all kinds of things like Andy Griffith's show and Little House on the Prairie and Dynasty and I mean, just Yikes. You name it. It was all that stuff from like the 80s. It was great.
Andy Griffith was before the 80s.
Well, I know. But we were mostly talking about stuff from the 80s. Why am I stuck? I'm stuck, you guys. Look. Let me just mow down all the things. Because I can't drive, as y'all can see. Also, they were talking a lot of, like, cartoons that we watched when we were all kids. Way back when. Okay, do we want to leave that there?
I think that needs to come over more. I mean, or I can make this. Did I put this in the wrong place? No.
No.
I need to move this over more.
Move it over to the right? Is that what you're saying? To your right, left, yes. My right? Falcon Crest. Yep, we talked about Falcon Crest. Yep. Oh, good Lord, y'all, look at these shells. What are we doing with all of this? It's too bad I don't have need a fertilizer. Okay, so let me come back here and look and see what we're doing. So these bridges, guys, are going to lead back to the Tucker box, which I'm going to put, I think, on this island here. And then it'll have a bridge over to this main part. So everything's going to be connected with bridges. It wasn't originally how I was going to do it, but then I've sort of leaned into it now that we're doing that, and I'm liking the idea. So,
okay, so the right railing of this bridge is lined up with the right waterfall. So the left.
Look at Sunny getting it all like precise. I love it. Too bad you can't make it into a pattern like SOS.
That needs to come in one more.
Oh, Misty.
No, I don't know. Come over here and look at it. Oh, you're here. Look at it. It looks about right, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you come back here and look at it, I think it looks even from back here. What do y'all think?
Yeah, it looks good.
Doing the Jersey perspective walk. We can just call it that now. Oh, I liked Falcon
Can we
Crest.
like get rid of this rain? It makes it kind of hard to see.
You want me to do next day?
Plus it's depressing.
It is depressing. I hate the rain. When you're building, it's fine if it's like atmospheric for like normal gameplay, but when you're building and you need to see. MacGyver, yeah, I like that. So now we can just place more bushes and rocks and stuff over here where we took everything out on this side, so we can kind of fill in this blankness. And now that we know where the bridges are, go from there.
And now we can make paths.
We can make paths. I did too. Knight Rider, yep, MacGyver. Magnum PI, anyone? Tom Selleck in the mustache.
Oh, I used to love Magnum PI.
Yeah, I used to watch that with my grandparents. Oh yeah, I could do like place item for like river reed grass and stuff. It's like I don't have to plant that stuff.
You could.
You want to put a rock right in that corner maybe, and I'll put a bush or something here. What about, okay, so that's all nostalgic stuff, but what is everybody currently watching? What am I trying to do? Tropical bush.
Suits.
Or you're watching Suits?
Yeah.
Yeah? I was actually watching that a while back, because it popped up on Netflix and everybody was talking about it, you know?
Yeah. Well, Kate and Greg have been watching it, and I watch it when I'm at their house, but I wasn't, you know, they're like in season 8 and I'm on season nothing. And all I did was complain about Lewis the whole time. And Kate's like, you need to watch it or stop talking because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, so I'm only in season 3 or 4.
And I got into it, so.
He's still hot in Blue Bloods. I was just thinking about Magnum PI. What about the one before you said that? We need a good show right now, actually. Misty says she's watching 911, both of them, Yellowstone, waiting for Chicago PD Fire Med to come back on. Okay. I watched the first season of Yellowstone, guys, and I think I started the second season, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know if this is for me. Like, I thought it was, I don't know, it's kind of like all those other shows that are very, like, soap opera-y, like, and I don't know, it's not exactly my style. Also, too, it kind of just got really, like, Western Mafia feeling, which seems strange and not right.
Western Mafia?
Yeah, like a Western, like it's a Western. It's Yellowstone. It's about cowboys and a ranch, right?
Yeah.
But, like, they're very mafioso in the way they operate. Does that make sense? I'm not explaining this well.
Well, no, I know what you're saying, but, you know, uh-oh. Look out.
What's coming? What do we have? What's happening?
Track a gator.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just take him out.
Obviously, we didn't put enough rocks up there.
I guess. There we go. Ramanora says, I'm mad for Korean shows. So is my oldest daughter. She is in love with Korean dramas. Happiness, which is a zombie show. That's a weird name for a zombie show. She also says Yellowstone is
Happiness.
incredible. I love Beth. I do like Beth, but she is way over the top sometimes. I mean, just like nobody is actually like that in real life, right? Are they? Or am I just that sheltered?
Are they not?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I know a lot of people who are way over the top.
I don't know. She is.
I don't know what
over
Beth's
the top
deal is, but
it's like watching a train wreck you can't look away from. Yeah, Misty, I definitely agree with that. It took us a while to get into it, but eventually we finished it. Beth, when you watch it after a while, you realize she is like she is. Yeah, she's a wicked, wicked thing, and I die for her. I mean, I like how sassy she is, and she's like takes no crap off of anybody. But again, it's also just like, I don't know. I like some things to be tempered with a little bit of realism, especially something like that. But I could be being picky. She might, yeah, maybe just seriously maimed. Yeah. But yes, a lot of terrible things did happen to her in just the short amount of time I watched the show. And I was just like, what? How is this? How does that many bad things happen to one person? I don't get it. Okay, so Sunny, if you want to just start... I guess we never decided. Do we want to do a straight on path, right? Off of the main one, go straight down and just kind of curve it as we need to go to the bridge?
that's what I would do, but you know.
Yeah, let's do that. I need
up
brick
to you.
though. So if you want to do it on this side and I can do it on that side. Brenda says, so Sarah, we live in Texas. You know, there are women like that here. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm probably just being picky. There are people like that here. I've actually seen videos on Facebook of people acting just like that, or almost like that. Okay, so these two sides are not the same in terms of how much land there is. So I am waiting for season 3 of Ghosts on CBS. It's hilarious. Also loved Reacher on Amazon Prime, hoping for the next season to come out soon. I was curious about Ghosts, so I'm kind of I want to check that out at some point. I am anxiously awaiting Bridgerton season 3, not Series, I don't know what I just said, but season 3. I'll get there. I think it got pushed back because of the strike, maybe? Did I hallucinate that, or is that actually a thing? Anybody else Bridgerton fan? Probably not. I like historical.
No, I like Bridgerton. I didn't know there was going to be a season 3 though.
There's a season 3 coming. If you watched Queen Charlotte, I actually really liked that. I almost liked it better than the original, Reacher. I
like the books, but I haven't really. I think I've only seen one of the.
I read the books. The books were pretty
good. One of the movies.
I read the books. The books were pretty good. The man that plays Reacher is a bloody giant. He genuinely has to die when planes go by. Oh, I haven't seen that. I saw the Bridgerton series in your good weight rates. Yep. I read it a while ago. Last year, the year before. I forget now.
Do you want this? How wide do you want this? Do you want this more than one wide?
I would go ahead and do 2.
Because there's not as much room on this side.
I know, but go ahead and do 2 because the bridge is too wide. Why am I always so bad at this?
This bridge is 3 wide.
No, is it? Did I get the wide one? Oh, no.
I don't know, maybe. Come look at it.
Is it? It is the wide one. Shoot. I don't want the wide one. I want the 2 wide.
Okay, we'll take it down.
Oh, no. That's my bad because I was the one that pulled them out. Oh, I'm so goofy. Okay.
Well, I wasn't going to take the hit for that anyway, so.
Well, I know. It's fine. You shouldn't. It was my bad.
It was me.
It was my bad. Everybody heard it here. I was wrong. It was my fault. I clicked on...
Do you want me to get one for myself?
Yes, please, if you don't mind. Hey, Slowpoke Megan. Hello. I was talking about you. Were your ears burning? Hey, baby. How's it going? Welcome. He says, good evening, Sarah and chat. Hope you're all having a great day. I'm waking up and preparing breakfast. Don't forget to dehydrate everyone. Yeah. Well, I hope you have dehydrate. I probably need to drink more water actually. So thanks for the reminder, Bayu. Why did I put my stone wand away? I hope you're having a great morning, getting ready. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit with us as we struggle.
Okay, so now I have to go over here and look and see where it falls now, so I can get it in the right place.
Sorry. Should just let her do her thing. Just let her do her thing. Yes, Megan says her ears were burning. Okay, good. Good, because we were talking about you. Extreme Makeover, do you move that truck to the end of Lycian? I don't have a big enough truck, girly gamer. That would be great if I did, though, right? If y'all, I need to go pull screenshots from my first live that we did of this, so y'all can see what the town hall looked like before and what it's looking like now. Sunny, if we need to move it over one because I screwed up, let me know.
No, I need to move mine.
Sunny knew there was going to be a change in that bridge 30 minutes down the road. So, yeah, she called it, didn't she, Susan? And it was my mess up. It was totally me. It's my fault. Ooh, there's a shark. Hey, Bruce. Fish are friends, not food. He's just hanging out there, creeping on everybody. I struggle, guys, with getting these bridges. With these pathways on the diagonal. So if I have to think real hard and you see smoke coming out of my ears, that's why.
Well, you should come and look at my path to make sure it's okay.
You want to rely on me after I messed up the bridges?
Well, it doesn't matter to me. It's your island. You can mess up whatever you want.
Thanks, Sunny, for giving me permission. I appreciate it. Ooh, that's getting close. Getting very close. Okay. All right. I think I did it. I think I did it. Yay! Did you tell them about my unique island seed? No, I haven't gotten there yet. But you should, well, it'd probably be easier since I'm chatting with everyone. So Megan got okay, so my map here, which way is which? You see how all of my rivers, guys, are all woo, like snakes. Yes, like snakes. That's the word I'm looking for. She has one. Her map seed has 2 parallel rivers that run east to west. I mean, there's a little bit of curvature, but very, very little. And it is really, I've never seen one like that before. I mean, literally they make this parallel, I think it's going to make for a really interesting building later if she doesn't want to do a lot of terraforming. And I was like, I have never gotten a map seed where there were parallel rivers ever. Mine always look like this. So I was like, that's super cool. Of course.
All right, come over here and look at this path and tell me if it's okay.
Yes. I'm actually now wondering if I shouldn't do... Okay, guys, you see how she zigzagged it like this? And made it almost kind of one wide at the diagonal? Should we do it like that on this side over here too? Because I did it thicker. I'm going to let y'all decide because I have no preference really at this point. Yeah, it really is very cool. I'll have to get her to try to stream with me sometime and we do a beginner's dinkum something or other. Wow, we need to see Megan's Island. Yeah. Well, she just started it, so it's it's a work in progress. So what do you think, Sunny? Should we change it to how you have it? What are we doing? Oh, you're trying to kill the spider. So I don't know. Can y'all tell the difference?
I mean, there's more room on this side. You could have it.
Yeah, I guess people aren't gonna really notice.
I like it wide like this over here, but there's not really. I mean, if I do it like that, there's not really room over on this side.
Yeah.
Do it that way,
I say we leave it like this. Let's just leave it. It'll be the one thing that's not exactly the same.
Are you going to be able to live with that?
I'm going to be able to live with it. I promise. It'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine. I need to change and grow and learn to live with imperfections.
Okay, you just keep telling me.
Okay, so now the question is, how should we line these? Oh, it's not going to update until I save. I was like, it's going to have an interesting, like, pathing going around here. I think I like the thick boy. Okay. Rainey says, we hear you're addicted. Yep, Megan's addicted. Heavy breathing. Uh-oh. Ramonora, what's wrong? Heavy breathing.
She likes the thick boy.
Yeah, but I mean, Sunny makes a good point. It's that from here to over here is way wider than what she's working with on the other side, because I did not place the town hall in the exact center of this little section. So we're kind of trying to force symmetricality in a place that's not symmetrical. So I need the pergola right
bushes,
here.
like bushes along the edges.
Ooh,
like just
we could do that.
Green bushes, like the tropical bushes.
Yeah.
Or a bush, bushes, like 3 bushes and a flower, or...
Yes. Okay, so...
I don't think you want anything too crazy, because you don't want to take away from or fight the, what's going on around it.
Oops, I did that wrong. Yeah, that's not what I wanted either. What was I trying to do? You said tropical bush. Duh. Okay.
I did.
Oops. I mean, if you want to, what do you do? Are you planting them? Okay. We can plant them and I can do like a next day change.
I can if you want me to.
Yeah, show me what you were talking about. Or lay them down and I can come behind you and plant them. What if we could do every other one, like ferns?
Yeah,
or flowers.
Ferns probably would be better than, I think I would like ferns
Let's
better.
do something, like, let's do one pattern on one side, and then we'll do a different pattern on the other side, and we'll let everybody decide which one's gonna work.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 bushes.
Okay.
And a fern.
Okay, 3 bushes and a fern. Look at these butterflies, guys. Boy, this music's popping off. Who is playing with you right now, Sarah? Is that Sunny Ann? Sunny Ann. Yep, it's Sunny Ann. Steph Buffal was supposed to join us, but she is having computer issues, and she is working on them right now with a friend, trying to get that all resolved. And we will be rescheduling a play date in the future. So, she's very sorry she couldn't be here. She was very much looking forward to it. So, and I was very much looking forward to her coming over. Look at this, teamwork. Ooh, I like it. All right. Bayou says, hello, Sunny Ann.
Hi.
Good
Hi,
evening. I hope you're doing well.
Okay, so
the town hall looks gorgeous. Oops. Loved it very much. Love the way that this waterway is. Thanks. Thank you. Sorry I skipped over your message earlier. Sometimes I realize now when screamers like don't read them in order, because your eyes like travel around and they don't read in the right order. I don't know why, but that's how we're doing it. Yeah, so it's come a long way in the last couple of streams. I feel like we've done a lot of work on this area. And I think because I have this idea for what the Tucker box should look like, I kind of want to start on that next. Although I had originally planned to do the bandstand next. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. I will regrass so it gets the full effect. Although I wonder if at this one we should...
We could do hedges too.
I mean, I'm also not opposed, guys, to just leaving these open. You know? and if there's an idea that pops out later, doing that.
We could put like little seating areas along here, like maybe 3 seating areas.
Yeah. All right, so what pattern do we want to do on this side? Do we want to do something like with the tropical, not the tropical bushes, but like the hibiscus and something else? Or like we could do grasses?
Yeah, that's a good idea. We could do grasses. I like the grasses.
I
We
do too, because it has like a little pop of like a magenta, red, pink color. What do y'all think? You guys make decorating and building look so easy. I mean, do you not see all the trial and error? Like, I feel like it's a hot mess sometimes, you know, like just, let's try this. Does that look good? Nope. Well, let's do this instead. So, you know, if that makes it look easy, then yes, we're geniuses. I've never seen the kind of bushes, great 3 bushes and a fern. Yeah, I mean, Sunny's really good at the whole flora and fauna and gardening setups, because, you know, in another life, that's what she used to do.
I kind of like this.
The fuller, well, hang on. If you do next day change,
yeah, grow it up. Grow it up.
Well, you won't see it unless you're watching my stream.
I'm watching your stream.
Okay. I think that's full grown for the bushes and the ferns. So guys, what are you thinking? Should we just leave it green, or should we have like some flowers, or vary up the patterns we already have? This is the community build. Give me your thoughts. Maybe there's too many bushes in a row over here, and we broke it up with like a flower or something. Guys,
we could just have a bush every other a bush. So have a bush, have maybe that one of those grasses. Put one of those grasses there
in the middle of the bushes.
In the middle, and then the fern, and then a bush, and then a fern. See what that looks like.
Okay. Megan says she likes the flowers. I like the flowers too. Hang on. It was getting too dark. It's getting too dark. I like the green, but that's a me problem. I can't stay away from it. Ozzy says it's a lot of green. Okay, so we're saying do flowers. Okay. Megan, it might start snowing in the next update. We're not entirely sure. There's going to be dynamic weather. Okay. Do the seasons do anything? Certain crops will grow and certain flowers will bloom during different seasons. Different bugs are out. They both are the architect. Thankfully, there are no need for civil engineering in Dinkum. Every part would last forever. Yes, it would. No, their summer is hot. It's just their seasons are opposite ours. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking, yeah, maybe this is too much green and we need to sprinkle in some white. So what do y'all think? Should we...
What if we did white here instead of
the grass?
Yeah.
Here, I'll take them out for you. I like that.
I like that.
I like that too.
To me, that's more of a border, like a path border than this side.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I like it. I like the green, and I like it to be filled out a little more.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with
that. That's just my personal preference.
And we'll just make a match, and then maybe put some trees. I mean, yeah, our Christmas is hot too sometimes. Summer here is boiling. Some places hit 45 degrees. 45 degrees Celsius. Because 45 degrees Fahrenheit is actually really cold here. for us Southerners anyway. Oh, yeah, I guess it might be easier to just do the seeds. Let me do that and then do the change. Yeah. Yeah, it was 42 degrees Fahrenheit here this morning when I woke up, which is unseasonably cold for us this time of year. Sorry, I'm slouching. I don't normally sit when I stream, so I'm like bad posture. All the bad posture. Whoops. I knew I was going to do that. Oh, by the way, while Sunny's doing that, let me do the fancy things. Hey, wait, Megan. Megan, will you do me a favor? Will you, or if you're here. Okay, there we go. If you're here, do me a favor and do exclamation point Misty, all one thing. And then do exclamation point Rainy. And then do exclamation point Girly Gamer. Oops. And then exclamation point Raminora. I think that's everybody. Look, I'm fancy. Is it working? Oh, it's working. Guys, that's everybody's links. I set that stuff up the other day and it finally got it to work.
Yes, that was very impressive.
But then Flo was having so much trouble on Sunday when we were doing the stream that I took off all the filters and stuff that I had. So hopefully nobody gets timed out today. That was my bad. All right, let's...
There, I like that.
I do too. Let me mow this real fast. Because I messed up. I can't do the calculations for Celsius and Fahrenheit in my head very well, so I wish I could say how cold that was for us in Celsius, but it's not popping off for me.
You can't get rid of these.
Thanks, Megan. I appreciate you. I mean, I know I could have gotten Rainy or Misty to do it, but that seems weird to make them put their own thing out there. So. That's okay, Rainy. Don't worry about it. Everybody's got to eat. You got to do your thing. But yeah, hopefully those links are working, guys. Should we do... Oh, should we take out like
get rid of these two bushes?
Should we take out every other one and do glow buttons so that it illuminates the path? Like take out this flannel and this flannel and this flannel and this flannel and this one and this one, and it'll
we could try that.
The glow button so it'll illuminate the pathway. Ooh. You have glow buttons? If not, I can put them out.
What if we did it the every other one on opposite sides?
What do you mean?
Like instead of the ones across from each other, like
zigzag them?
Do a glow button. You zigzag them, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
So then it's not like crazy bright. We'd have to see what it looked like at night.
Here, let me change the time real quick. Military time. What would be 8 o'clock military time? Is that 1900?
12 plus 8. 12
20.
plus 8.
2. Yeah.
So if we had this one, a glow button.
Okay.
And this one, a glow button. And this one, flannel.
Okay.
And this one.
Thanks, Bayu.
Glow button.
No, it would need to be here.
Oh, glow buttons?
No, you need to put. We need to put it here.
You're right. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, you're good. Okay, and then we'll take this one out.
Here.
And then I'll take this one out.
No, wait, is that right? No, that's not right. This one.
Oh.
Right?
Yes. Oh my God. How do we confuse ourselves so bad? Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but we're really good at it.
We certainly are.
Practice makes it perfect.
Yeah. 45 Celsius is
Okay.
113 Fahrenheit. You know what? After the summer we had.
That still lights it up, but it's not like
Yeah.
solid wall of light, you know.
I like that. It's subtle. Okay, let's set the time back to daytime because
yeah, and then in the daytime it still looks the same as what, you know, color wise as what we had before.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
actually looks prettier, I think.
let's go do that on the other side, and then we'll figure out the tree situation. I may do fruit trees instead of really tall trees. I may do fruit trees. What do you think? That looks pretty. Thank you. We had 113 on a better day here. Yeah, our summer was brutal here in Texas, and we're actually getting a fall, which is like never happens. Never happens.
Get my glow buttons down.
I can do it. I got glow buttons. Don't worry about that. You can just place the other stuff. I can do that. I like the idea of using fruit trees. Yeah, they're shorter, and I feel like we don't need a whole lot of height over here because we've got all this height right here in the middle. What do y'all think? Yep, I'm south of Houston. Oh, are you? Well, you're practically a neighbor, hun. I'm like right up 59 from you. Drive a couple hours and you'll hit me. Not hard. Man, Houston, oof, it's hot. It's hot there. All that concrete. That's rough. Back when I was a photographer, we did a lot of photo shoots down in Graffiti Park. I don't know if you're familiar, but it's just nothing but concrete. And those poor girls that we were doing photo shoots with, I mean, just sweat. Plus adds color. That's what I'm thinking.
That's right. Are we doing it right?
Yes, I believe we are. Yeah. So now ferns, right? Yeah, ferns.
Bush.
Wait.
Flower, bush, fern.
Wait. Now I can't remember. What is Stream Elements doing? Why is there a queue? Oh, hang on, Sunny. It's
so every other one is a bush.
All right, let's do the bushes first. Let's put in the bushes, every other one. Okay. That way we don't get confused, because I feel like we're very easily look at all this
freaking kangaroos. I know, he's a poop machine.
Like Boozy was having this problem last night on her stream. Do y'all remember? Like those of you who were there, like it was just literal roo poo everywhere. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oops. I did not mean to do that.
That's a bush.
Come here, I'm gonna hurt you.
That's the bush. This is a bush. That's a jackhammer.
Did you want the tree area to be flat, or are you open it to being raised up a bit? You know, that's not a bad question, babe, because I had thought I would vary the heights, but you see how close this walkway is to this over here? So it's not gonna be exact on both sides, most likely. And also, because this middle is just so high, I don't mind some things being flat. That was kind of the challenge with this particular island, was to try to do things elevated. And in the past, I've done everything mostly flat. And I'm trying to get outside my typical on some things. Not everything, but some things. I used to be a photographer when it was film. Shot a lot of weddings on the beach. Girl, I also did film. So, yeah. Beach shoots were a thing then and now, or recently. The poop machine seems like I have a good... Yeah. Like, they are just unrelenting. They come in here and they poop up the place. Like, good gracious. Now I know why people kill them, because they're just so annoying. Annoying. All right, I need to do ferns. Yeah, because once we start on the Tucker box area, it's also going to be elevated. It's going to look, I think, really cool. But I had the idea to do the Tucker box on kind of like a up high and then do like terraced seating all around it, all the way down to the beach level or ground level. So that'll be something different because I've never done that for the Tucker box before. All right. The music just abruptly stops in this game sometimes. Do y'all notice that? I don't know if y'all can even hear, if I have it turned up enough for y'all to hear it, but it's like super quiet now.
Oops.
Da, da, da. Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe I'll just, oops, do that.
Yeah, that works. That works. Let's do change so we can see what it looks like. Yeah, I think they're fully grown after 2 days. Hi, Angeli. How are ya? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. Ha ha ha. Yeah, okay. I think that looks good. I think that looks right. Look at this. Look at this. Roo poo everywhere.
Hey, Anjali.
Roo poo everywhere.
We got it.
The music's
got
done.
it.
I can hear brain cogs whirling. Yeah, it just like magically stops. Like at certain times of the day, it'll like be going and then it just boom, cuts off. Going good. We're good. We're doing well. We're you know how it is with us. We're just trying to make this work. Oh, I guess we need to do the zigzaggies, huh? Should we carry the pattern down the zigzaggies? Yep, that's a new word. I just made it up. Zigzaggies.
I don't know. I feel like that might be too much, at least on this side. Maybe not. Maybe on your side.
Maybe we just randomly.
I mean, we could try it.
Maybe we just very strategically place items for planting so it fills this in just a little bit, so it's not so bare. But yeah, I think you're right. I think that may be a little much doing it on the zigzag. Yeah.
I mean, we could put one like just put something like every 3 or 4
zigzaggies. Yeah.
Zigs and zags. I don't know.
I think just like a few bushes and whatnot and a fern or two, like just randomly placed to where it just fills it out to where it's not completely blank. And go from there. So this is the back of the town hall, guys. And we've got this little like, waterway, and then we're going to go over here and work on the Tucker box here in a little bit. But if you come back here, we got shells all over the floor and we got poo all over the floor. I mean, who cleans this place? Because it's not me. Grammy Q.
Nobody, apparently.
Hey, girl, how are you? How is everything? How's your husband doing? How are you feeling?
Hey,
Grammy. I know life has been very busy for you lately. I hope things are going well and he's improving. Are you going to put lights along the pathing or just keep glow buttons? I may put tall lights mixed in with the trees, Rainy. We're just going to have to wait and see what it looks like, Mom, Sirius is in bed with me and I watch the stream and I just have to comment that he looks so sad. Can he hear my voice? Is that what it is? Is he sad because he wants me to come pet him and give him love and attention? Okay, so now the hard part is deciding which trees and where. You'll need to have a chat with management. I know. Our cleaning crew is just crap. Literally.
Okay. So there's that.
Oh, that drives me
nuts.
He misses everyone always. He just has anxiety. Oh man. Poor baby. Yeah, I don't think this is not gonna work. Okay, I want to do banana trees, guys. I did banana trees over here, and I did the quandongs. Should I do bush limes, or should I do a pop of color with like the cherry trees or something? I think serious anxiety gets worse with his age. He's gonna be 8 in a few weeks. I know. Oh my gosh, I know. I can't believe that, because we've had him, it seems like, not that long, and yet it was that long. Okay, this is driving me nuts that when you do place item on the fruit trees, they are so teeny tiny. I love the cherry trees. Yeah, I think I want to use the cherry trees. Don't you like the reds? Yeah. I am not a big fan of the red. I don't mind it here and there, but when it's just like everywhere, the cherry trees do look good. Yeah. Why are they mini? Okay, because I don't know. The place item command doesn't work so well with that. Not that it doesn't work well. It does work well. It works well enough. It just, for whatever reason, I don't know that there is a full grown. Okay, so let me come over here. I'm playing around. It's like I don't know how to do this. Yeah. And the cherry tree, I have never placed this one before, so I don't have that one memorized. You just spent 3 hours flattening a new island. Oh man. I know how that goes. What are you planning to do on that one, Grammy Hugh? Ladyfinger bananas. Oh, okay. So I was thinking 2 banana trees and a cherry tree, and then maybe like a space, and like, maybe put some sort of cemented plant or something here, just to kind of make it like vary the heights. But hang on. Oops. Well, you'll have to do it too if you want to see what it's going to look like. Okay, so then, oh, that's not it. Jeez Louise, guys. It's close enough. A coastal town. Ooh. I like the idea of that. But like, I was thinking, Sunny, if we wanted to, I have this all ready to go, so, but I'm not necessarily saying a brick flower box. And then we could put something like a pop of color in there, like with the yellow hibiscus. Do I have any hibiscus on me? I do not. I do not. What are we thinking of that idea, guys? If you
I have hibiscus. I have hibiscus. Where do you want them?
Well, I was thinking about putting like some kind of planters. We don't have to use these since it's kind of matchy-matchy. We could do something else, but like the hardwood or whatever. I just happen to have these. Oh, I have hardwood. Never mind. Just to make like the height variation. This may be too tall. I don't know.
You want them all hibiscus?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I have to go fix something. I just.
No, you're okay. What do we think? What do we think? I'm just playing, guys. I'm just playing. And I'll probably put like a sign, Tucker box, going back. A whole island. It's so fast that you ended up in 3 hours. I mean, that is impressive, but you probably have a compactor and whatnot, right? Or are you playing complete legit on this one? I'm gonna find some images online and try to recreate it. Very cool. Didn't finish the whole island, just the big section of it. Still, it's amazing. Yeah, flattening an island. I like to do that. I did that with my Laguda Springs Island, the one that most of my videos are on. And when I started that particular island, I came in and like literally one big giant swath was just, I flattened it, and I don't know if I like this. I feel like it closes it in too much. What do y'all think? Maybe I just do it behind the trees? Or not at all? I mean, there's no big deal. I can leave the trees exposed.
Kind of overpowers the boxes, to me, overpower the paths, you know, the
They're
stuff.
too big. We would almost have to bury them. What do you think?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Maybe bury them and see what that looks like.
Yeah, but I do like the idea of using them since it matches everything else we got going on versus something else. And I never have what I need when I need it.
That's better. I don't know if you need the hedges.
Yeah,
I would let's grow up the trees.
I was having a momentary like issue. You know, got to try it out, and just so I know for sure that it's absolutely a terrible idea. Yeah, improved compactor by myself, lots of compacting. Yeah, at least it wasn't dirt printing though. What happened to the Wary Moo egg? Did they stop spawning, or are you not touching them just yet? I don't have any. Are you talking to me, Bayu? I don't know if you are. I don't have any. Will we be able to replicate this over there? Is there enough room, Sunny, to do it on the other side?
Maybe to a point. There's enough room. Yeah, there's enough room up to.
Okay.
Well,
maybe.
On one side, anyway. On the other side, it's pretty close.
I don't need 99.
But they don't have to be exactly the same.
Or should I put it here? Think it. Decision. Okay, okay, Grammy Q. All right. Yeah, I was like, I don't think he's talking to me. She's talking to me. They are talking to me. But you know, you never know. I haven't touched them yet. Let them alone. Yeah, they can be mean. All right, I want to use directional signs more on this island that I haven't done, but I don't know. How we've currently designed it is not really leaving a lot of room for them.
If they're directional signs, they should be the pointy ones.
Yeah, but the hardwood ones don't have the point. Going to flatten most of it to have a blank slate to work with. Yeah. I say avoid them, and if they're in your little area, just like whack their nests. You'll have plenty of other ones somewhere else on the island. Megan and I had to deal with that last night. There was literally an entire like herd of them. What was it, 5 or 6, like right around one of her teletowers on the north side of the island. All right, so Sunny, what are you thinking? Is this looking pretty good, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I want to see what it looks like. Did you grow up the trees? I want to see.
I did, yeah.
The trees.
I mean, they're not fruit bearing, but I grew them up enough to see what the height would be. Yeah, it was so many. So many. I should probably advance the day so we can save all this work we did. Once you, are you good? Are you good for me to do that?
Yeah.
so many wary moose. Or as I like to call them, murder birds, because they will tear you up. Tear you up. Sheila's visiting. I missed some spots mowing. How dare I?
Oh no. Oh no.
Just these two?
Yeah, you gotta get rid of these two hibiscus too, because I can't, for some reason, I can't take them in.
The hibiscus in the flower boxes?
No, there's two hibiscus right here. You can't see them?
No.
Oh, you can't see them. Oh, okay. That's probably why I can't take them out. Because they're not there.
That stupid multiplayer
Alrighty
glitch drives me nuts. All right.
So you're gonna do this all the way down?
I was thinking so, yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. The only question I have before we get started on that is, now, because we buried the planter boxes, the hibiscus are about the same height as the other stuff, and I was kind of wanting something just a little bit taller.
You could switch them out, put the bushes in the boxes and put the hibiscus in the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
That.
so like, hang on,
Do
let me.
that. Ooh, that's pretty. It has yellow and purple together.
What do y'all think of the flower pots instead? Because it gives it a little bit of a differential in height. I'm kind of thinking maybe the flower pot. What do you think? Yeah, the issue isn't they're too much the same height. It seems kind of pointless to have them as bushes when they're the same exact height. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
Look at all this
So
poop.
what are you thinking? Oh, putting. I don't know if I like that. I would rather have nothing at all than these play things, because they don't. I don't know. They just look sort of out of place to me.
The pots?
Yeah.
The flower boxes?
I think just leave the trees.
I like the flower
I
pot
mean, you don't
behind
have
the
to
bush.
put.
The bushes will get better, won't they? I think they're pretty much at their max.
No, they're at max.
Yeah, they're at their max growth. All right, guys, I'm thinking. Give me just a sec. All right, so if I'm trying to envision what this is like walking down in. I mean, okay, I think the hibiscus in the boxes with the bushes in the front
I
is
think,
fine.
yeah, I think they're fine too.
Okay. I guess we'll do that. I'm gonna run you over though. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll just place item it.
It's a little bit dangerous.
I can't drive, you know this. Yeah, that's what I wanted. What if you just did trees down in the row? I mean, yeah, I could.
That's what I was kind of thinking too, but
I like the breakup though. I don't know that I want a solid line of trees again. I did that over here. Look at this. Look at this. Where's the maintenance crew for this damn island?
I think they quit when they saw all this shit piled around.
I know, right? I tell you what, let me go do the place item for all these trees, and we'll make the assessment after I do that. How about that? If I could get it right. Let me just copy. All right. If I can get in the right spot. Paste. Enter. All right. Ah, it's like I don't know how to use a mouse and keyboard, y'all. Okay. And then, okay, right here. Nope, not there. Turn around, you silly, silly woman. Oh, this is why I don't use a mouse keyboard. Because I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
I'm just having to pick up poop when I'm planting.
I mean, I was gonna do it after we got done with all of this.
Well, it's in the way of my flower boxes.
Bury it. It'll be like fertilizer. For real.
Right.
Ooh. Okay. Why? I hear a cat. I hear a cat making noise. My daughter's cat is famous, apparently. On her dad's YouTube streaming with a friend or something.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Megan, tell them the story. I'm getting it wrong. He does some podcast stuff with some Gary V people, and I think her cat got mentioned, or there's a picture. Gary V, he's like a motivational speaker, I guess. I don't know. That's not probably the right way to describe it. Megan, I'm butchering this, obviously. Help your old mother out.
So these two things aren't here that where I'm standing?
No. It's nothing. I've mowed all that, so there shouldn't be anything. Okay.
Yeah, there shouldn't be, but
I promise, guys, it's going to get more interesting here in a minute. All this place item stuff is laborious. Yeah, so yeah, a card community called The Friends, and there's a streamer. Yeah, and then the cat is the mascot. Yeah. Because he is massive. Think Garfield. Okay, guys, now we're gonna do some magic. Do y'all want to do some magic?
Ooh, I got that to mow down, that piece of grass. Can't mow the flowers.
Magic. Oh, it's magic. You know.
Right.
All right. Well, there's no fruit on them, but it takes like 14 of those to make fruit come on them, and I don't really care about that. It was more about the height and the color difference, which we'll see later. Mr. Amaretto weighs 18 pounds. All right, so what are y'all thinking? I need to switch back to controller because I can't do that. Ooh, there's a bush, an errant bush. No bush. We don't need that. Move along. Yeah, he's a massive cat. He's also a spoiled baby. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Trying to drive this thing. Y'all see how crazy I am with this. What's wrong?
I like this.
Do you not? Oh, you said you liked it. Okay.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, see, now you can kind of see some of the fruit here in the front, although I messed up this tree by clicking on it. But I like that there's a little pop, just a tiny little pop of red. He pees everywhere. He's frightened. Yeah, so taking that cat to the vet is a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. I'm not even going to lie. Oh, I gave Megan all those garden lights. I was like, where are those garden lights that I had? I gave them to her to sell the other night. Yeah, cats are going ape shit crazy. Uh-oh, I see something missing. What was it? A cherry tree. Whoops. Well, we're going to leave that one there, just like that. She makes this weird little like thing when she puts things down. Like, what is that? Oh, we are not going to be able to copy this on the other side, so I'm not even sure why I'm doing it, but yep. So see, the music disappeared again. Watch the character.
Yeah, I got it. Everything turned down, so I can't hear it any of it.
Watch her. She like, like, what is that?
Who, you?
Yeah, when I gotta play something, watch my head. Oh, I didn't do it that time. But she does this like weird like, like what? What is even happening? I feel like we could have a coconut tree or something here. That is 3:45. Yes.
Yeah, maybe we should put them like, weren't we? Maybe we should put them like, you know, here and there, down along between the rocks.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I like
Not
the
a lot,
idea.
just every once in a while.
Yeah. I can't type. I can't type like an ostrich. I know, like, finished my breakfast and now enjoying a 17-ounce of iced orange juice. Iced? Iced? Really? Interesting.
You mean like a slushie?
Yeah, is it like a slushy, or is it like just with ice cubes in your orange juice? Because that sounds interesting. I've never tried iced orange juice. I usually just drink it. Out of the thing.
You drink it out of the carton?
No, I drink it okay. I drink it, I pull the carton out of the thing and I pour it into a glass, just like that.
What,
fridge temperature?
Refrigerator, right?
Yeah. Wait, why didn't that place the... Why didn't it place? There we go. Bae, you are my type of person. The shark is hungry. Sounds really good. I love super cold OJ. Yeah. I've just never thought to put ice cubes in it. I don't know why. Probably because I was served it that way and just like was like, okay, that's a thing. Let's place another.
Shark.
Is it getting you?
Well, he bit me when I tried to kill him.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay.
This is looking pretty fancy, except for all the...
I drank a lot of peach juice when I was in Japan. That was my first drink getting on Japanese soil. Cran raspberry. You know, I know we should be like, I should be drinking cranberry juice as a woman, you know, for urinary tract health and all that jazz. But like, I don't know. There's something about it that I'm just like.
You don't like it? You know what you do? You get some flavored seltzer and mix the flavored seltzer and some white wine and the cranberry juice.
Okay. 1:30.
Make wine spritzer with it.
Oh, I meant to copy that so I could paste it. Except that
I think we should just like put the trees on one side. I don't think we should leave the other side.
Yeah, you're right. That is probably accurate.
But who is going around killing things here? There's bones and crap all over meat.
I don't know. I think that's you.
Not me. I only killed the shark and I left his meat
just
in
with
the
a block
water.
of ice block. It's already.
Oh, you know what it is? Probably this freaking alligator.
Hang on. Seriously, dude? There we go. Thanks for saving me, Sonny. Look at you fighting the crocodilators.
Well, he was all up in our shit, so.
Yeah, let's get him. Let's get him. Do the old block on your nose trick. Guava juice has no business being as good as it is. I feel like I've had that before. Wow. So it's gonna get really hot there, huh? Sunny, if you want to bury these boxes.
Yep,
Nope.
I will.
I'm trying to figure my stuff out here, and I'm struggling, as you know. 1, 2, 3. There. I think that's probably good enough. Place item. Place item. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to copy this side exactly because there's just so much less room. So less room. We'll go with that.
So less. So less.
So less. When Ava, my youngest daughter, was little, she has all these little isms that she had to say, and one of them was like, in terms of like when you sweat, she'd be like, "I am so leaking." That's what she said. She would be like, she was like 2 or 3. She was like really little, but it was hilarious. She's probably not appreciative of the fact that I'm telling that story right now if she can hear me. Like, shut up.
One of my kids used to call spearmint gum experiment.
Experiment? That's
Experiment
awesome.
gum.
Yeah. That's cute. Hey, Bean Drinker, how are ya? Sorry, I'm like way distracted. I don't know. I hope you haven't like been sitting there in the chat for too terribly long. Yeah, just lurking for a few
battery.
while. Good to have you here. Bean Drinker. Is that in reference to coffee by chance? Right. Speaking of hot, you haven't caught fire yet today. The day's not over. There's still time. It could happen.
Don't give her any ideas.
It could happen. Ava said the funniest things as a toddler. She did. She was on a roll, that one. I'll tell you what. She still does actually say some of the funniest things. She can be pretty vicious with her words, and it's hilarious. As long as you're not the one being made fun of. Savage. These younger Gen Zs, man, I tell you. Savage.
No mercy.
Nope. None. They got none. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I can do it. Yes, coffee. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Coffee. I love coffee. I was all like, wait, what am I doing?
You want me to put one of these up here?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, woman.
A box.
Oh, yeah, I could do 3 more trees. Yeah. 1, 3, 4. Here we go.
What am I looking at? No.
Your feet?
That's what it looked like.
I hate this keyboard. I hate this keyboard so much. My fingers are not that big, and yet it's like I have big giant sausage hands when I try to use it. So dumb. I got like sausage fingers. Okay, I can't.
That's what happens when I try to type on my text on my phone. Sausage
Do you have
fingers.
sausage
They
fingers?
grow. Yeah, they grow. As soon as I pick up my phone, my fingers like grow 3 times the size that
The normal
actually
size.
are.
Yeah. I don't know how to do anything. Okay.
I mean, we
This is
could
gonna be
put the lights on the other side if you want to put the lights, but
I
don't know if that-
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. We'll have to change. Oh, we need a hibiscus here. Let's see. I'm missing some chat. Jen,
Oh,
Xander, and
okay.
Ava are the funniest people I know. They are pretty funny. When they get together, they are savage. Yes, putting the 2 of them in the same room, you better watch out. Megan, it depends on their mood. They can transform from the cutest thing in the world to a nightmare in a second. Oh, yeah. I'm going to build a suburb area on my city island, but waiting for the update. Yeah, so there are so many things I'm waiting on the update for because I've got all these great ideas and I just don't want to do them until we get the new items because I feel like I'm going to just change it all anyway. And why do all that extra work?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything until then either. It's just, to me, it's a waste of time.
Yeah. Like
Plus, you might completely change your idea, you know, not just like spruce things up. You might change your idea depending on what he's giving us.
Yeah. That's the thing. I may end up like, changing stuff and be like, ugh, well now, well now I can't do that. Okay, I think
here I brought this for you.
Oh, thank you. Look at, aw,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Always bringing me gifts. Sunny said thoughtful. At least it wasn't some poo. Shouldn't have said that out loud. Now she's gonna bring me some rude crap.
Well, no, because now you're expecting it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh. What? Okay. I was like, why is it doing that? Let me jump up on here and see. Let's get some height. Well, clearly I don't know how to jump.
Well, clearly you need to have your big shoes on.
What? I know. I need the long shoes. That's looking pretty spiffy, I think. It filled in those areas, which is what I was hoping for.
Yeah, definitely filled in the areas.
Let me go over here. I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to look like at night now. Ooh, look at all them bananas.
You got bananas?
Yeah, the banana trees.
Oh, I didn't realize that they were producing fruit.
I always add some sweet creamer to mine. I do that too. I actually make my own rainy. That's what I use in mine. I want the different colors for the faux houses. Same, Grammy, same. I would sell my soul for a corner ramp. Girl, you are not lying. Yes. I hope they have something like that in the next update. I mean, I agree. I hope so too. Coffee, vanilla latte. Yeah. Just give it all to me. I need the caffeine. Idea for a video, recreating Dinkum food. Like in real life? Recreating Dinkum food in real life, Megan? Vanilla latte, another fave. Yeah, in real life. Okay. I just should have read down the chat. Oh, golly. I haven't done much for new builds on Dinkum lately, but when the Summer Sun update drops. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to be streaming every day the Summer Sun update once it drops. All the new builds, all the things. Probably just do it every day because that's probably how much I'm going to be playing. Fruit trees look fabulous. They look synced together. Yeah, so I like that the cherries are just a little bit, they're a little less red than the apple trees, but it adds just enough of a like pop of color. Doors and windows. Oh, Grammy, yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? So this side over here, we couldn't really copy exactly because there's a lot less room. And if we did a row of trees, it would have butted up against this. So what do you guys think in terms of leaving that?
I mean, we could take out those, the trees that are on that side and just do the same thing. I mean,
I think it needs it, honestly.
It's only one row.
Yeah, I don't think it needs
one square back. You know what I mean? But
don't forget the tent. All I want is roofs. Don't forget the tent. Baby, what do you mean? What? Don't forget the tent. You're not talking to me again, right? I think it's fine.
You gotta stop butting into other people's conversations.
I know. Rude, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking for now, this space.
Rainey is saying she thinks it's okay to be different. I want to know what Boozy thinks. Boozy,
it's going to drive her nuts. But I'm trying to do things differently on this one, guys. So I think it's fine to leave it. You know, we don't have to fill every single space with stuff.
I mean, you could put a couple of benches along here to sort of make it look like that's why there's nothing there.
Yeah, if you want to paste some hardwood benches and see what that looks like. I like that idea. I'm gonna put a tree right here. And probably one over here. if I can get my thing to work. There we go. I'm not sold on this bridge over here, this little tiny bridge. I kind of like the idea that the two are not connected. Oh, look at how pretty, you guys. Look at that sunset. I just gotta stop and watch it every single time. I would take the row of trees out on the other side to match it. Ozzy, stop talking nonsense. You know, I need to live with it for a while.
It only looks bad if you're looking at them both at the same time, and you're not going to be able
to. You're not really actually going to be able to see them both at the same time.
No. I like this I like the benches over here. It sort of completes that side of it.
Okay, I'm coming. I think I'm going to leave these two areas open for now until I can think of an idea that would appropriately match what we've got going on in this whole space. Oh, I do like that. That's cute. I'm kind of thinking, should we put the, like, put it on that rock pathing? Or do you like leaving them on the grass?
I kind of like just on the grass. I think if you put it on the rock pathing, then it's going to add another thing that you're going to have to want to match.
Yeah. You're right. It is really pretty. Thank you.
You're not going to put a path all the way down. You know, people are going to walk from here over and sit down. They're not going to.
Yeah, that's
they're going to trample through the bushes.
Wow. Or they step over.
I mean, unless you want to make a path to each bench, you could do that from the main path to the bench.
Not necessarily. It's one of those things that I'm fine to leave for now, as is, to kind of see, you know, just live with it for a bit as we walk around and do other things, and they're like, okay, you know what, that looks weird, or no, that looks good. Like, I feel like it's fine over here to be like this because it's so close to the building, and in this one I started a little further out because of how disproportionate the space is.
Mm-hmm.
You see? So.
Yeah, we have more room.
But I like the way that looks.
Makes sense.
And I don't know, we may put, I don't know what to do over here, so I'm just gonna leave it, you know? Leave it. What about potted bottle brush plant by the benches? I mean, that's not a bad idea. But I think it adds,
throws red into that. Throws,
yeah, there's a lot of red.
The bottle brush is going to throw red in there, and I don't think that's a good place to put it.
These haven't flowered fruit yet. It looks good. It looks good. Yeah, I mean, considering that this was like, you know, just a big uncultivated part of my island, and like 2-3 weeks ago, and now we've done all this.
Maybe we should have, instead of cherry trees, we should have put quandong trees.
I think we did that. I think we decided on the cherry purple for the slightly different pop of color.
Okay.
These lights are like bright. So what the idea here, guys, is that there's the town hall. You know, here's our dock. John's Goods is probably going to go over there where I'm facing. And thanks, Rainy. And then over here in this section, you come across the bridge, and I think we're going to put look at all the doggos. Y'all are going to hate me, but this doggo den's going to have to go. It's going to go bye-bye.
Are there any doggos here?
Yeah, look, they're all sleeping.
Oh, what are they, all white? Are they all white?
No, they're all brown. So here's the view from way back here, which I think looks pretty good. The chunk rate is actually, I set it at 6. I can't believe you can see that far. So yeah, I want to put the bandstand somewhere right in here.
These dogs are white. They're not brown.
Are they?
There's one brown one.
I don't know. It's super dark. They look brown to me.
Yep. Well, Your problem.
Oh, thank you, Bayou. Yeah, so the bandstand's going to go over here because it's directly across from Town Hall, and I kind of feel like the Tucker Box, Town Hall, Bandstand, boom, 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 in a line, because that's where like all the congregating kind of happens. I want to see my name eventual doggos and the dingo after our dogs, but I'll be sad if they die. Yeah, so it's best probably if once you put a collar on the dog to kind of keep them in a fenced-in area, maybe, and then they won't die. But so yeah, that's the plan.
Rain? Is Rain here?
That's Sheila, I think. Rain has already got her place.
I didn't mean Rain. I meant
whoever
Sheila.
that does the Tucker Box. Is that Sheila? There she is. Hey, girl.
Yeah.
I just got deja vu. Wanted to chat? You'll never catch me down in the deep mines. Are you sure you're not Sunny? Oh, the screeching. Okay. So we're gonna this is all gonna come out at some point in the future. I don't have a clear vision yet of what I want to do with the bandstand and how I want to make that look. So I don't know.
Sheila thanks me for letting her liven Catalina up.
Yes.
Like it was my choice.
Yeah, I forced it on you. Yeah, Bayou, I'm sorry. I know it really upsets some people when you get rid of a doggo den. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I've done it before. Sorry. It's for the sake of design. I have so many though. Probably on this island too, although I haven't explored it in a while, but I have so many on all my islands that I feel like it's fine.
I just want to point out that I build around them. I don't destroy them.
I mean, that's okay. You can do that. You do that. I'm with Sheila. Hate the deep mines. It's fun if you go as a group. I was telling Megan, hey, once you get your mine in, let me know, and we'll go down as a group.
Do not listen to your mother. The mines are terrifying.
Okay. Whatever. All right, I'm going to change it to the next day, so that way we can maybe, what time is it? So that way maybe we can kind of go over and start looking at the Tucker Box, because I've got a much more clear idea of what I want to do over there.
Oh, good.
Sunny coming in with a guess I'm just better than you.
No.
I mean, that's what she does. No.
Just different.
Look at this. I need a maintenance crew. Clean up on aisle 7.
What the hell did I get this log in my hand? So how do I get rid of it?
All right, guys.
Oh, dog. Okay.
We're taking the walkway. We're going to go over here. I'm going to put up signage and stuff eventually, but that's a thing I probably do later. So I'm going to clean all this mess up. And it's probably going to fill my pockets. So...
I went over the wrong bridge.
You can go over whichever bridge.
Well, I didn't come to where I was supposed to come to. I went to the other island.
Oh. You can go take a tour if you want.
I am going to clean up some of this.
I may have to actually make this island bigger to do what I'm wanting to do.
You talked about doing that.
Yeah, because as I started sketching it out on graph paper, my plan got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Listen,
I die every time I go in the lower mines. Oh my gosh.
This island is it's in the ocean. You can, go back as far as you want.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna make it bigger, honestly, because I sent you some pictures in Discord, Sunny. I don't know if you saw them.
Yeah, I saw them. Yeah.
The whole waterfall thing that Boozy did with the bridge over it. I really want to do that, and that be the view you see right here, and then the actual front of the Tucker Box faces the ocean and has that tiered. There's different levels of seating and patio.
I like your idea. Yeah, I really like your idea of the tiers.
Yeah, I've never done that before, so
the Tucker Box.
It's gonna take some brain power that I'm not sure I possess.
I think you do.
So
thought of it. So
Grammy
must be in there somewhere.
Grammy says she dies every time she goes to the lower mines. Beach cleaning session. I know. Look at this, and the poo too. Good lord.
Well, I'm just a big cheater because I put the Peaceful Mind mod on my island, so
you gotta do what you gotta do to make the game fun for you, you know? And if it stresses you out that much when you go to the mines that you need the Peaceful Miner, I say use that, because like nobody needs to be stressed out when they play a game.
no, it's
That's
not
why
fun.
I stopped doing the Palea obstacle course because I'm so bad at it.
I stopped doing the paleo obstacle course because it's a waste of time.
It also
My time. I would never be able to finish that.
Yeah.
Course.
And it also stresses me out. Like, because I'm like, I'm going to fall. But I want to try to succeed. So it just is like, this is too much stress.
And also, I mean, if I can get Guy to get me all the things, then
Why not?
What I'm gonna do.
Next time Xander comes over, I'm going to be like, hey, bud, can you help your old mother out here and get this stuff for me? I feel like he'd be better
Some
at
of these
it.
shells I can't pick up. That's weird.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I can only pick up certain ones.
Interesting. Okay. Do you want to help me flatten all of this?
I do.
And I'll let you do that while I pick up crap.
Let me get rid of all these shells first. Because I'm sure there's going to be other stuff coming in my
All
pocket.
these logs. Yeah. So much. Cleanup crew. We need a cleanup crew. Exactly. If it's not fun, why spend the time? We're playing a cozy game, not a stressful game. Yeah. See, like I was just like, okay,
Right,
I was like down to play it, like to try it, but I did it during a stream, and then I did it for a little bit off of a stream, and I was just like, I can't do this. Like, this is not gonna work. I'm never gonna get farther than this spot right here, unless I just did it over and over and over again. And honestly, I get bored and I lose patience. I have a very short attention span. I watched you do it in a video short and said, never mind. You know, I didn't mean to like completely like discourage people, but it was kind of, I thought it was also kind of funny just how like, how very little I did.
Log up.
I'm not seeing a log.
Well, that's probably why I can't pick it up. But I also can't.
Is it not letting you do all of it?
I haven't had a problem yet until I got to that.
Weird. Multiplayer, man, and it still has some kinks to work out. A fair few. Yeah, I didn't mean to discourage anybody with that short. I was actually very amused, and I filmed another bit where I just stood there and I looked up around at all the, like, how far I got versus how much more there was. It was like, so I didn't post that one because I was like, that is defeatist. Like, that would be very discouraging. I should have done a compilation of all the times I fell. That would have
been funny.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, it's like you said, it's got to be fun. If it's not fun, it's, you know, there's no point.
Yeah. Don't kink shame it. Palea sounds so stressful as a whole. It really isn't. The thing is that there's some people though that literally play, it feels like 24/7 and have like grinded to be able to get all these things, right? My pockets are full. Are you kidding me? And I feel like if you play where you're just like grind to get the things, like I feel like it could be stressful. In fact, I was kind of playing that way for a while because I was like, I need all the things, right? But then I got to thinking, why do I want to have at least some of those things? Yeah, you want to have some of them, but like I don't have to have them right now. I can play the game at a leisurely pace and get them as I get them and be happy with that. If I'm trying to do it for like content purposes, to like, you know, decorate and show you guys all these things, well then, yeah, I guess I would have to have been playing this entire time pretty much nonstop, but I don't know. Palea doesn't do great on my channel. I enjoy playing it, so I put out videos for it, but it's not, people aren't responding to it as much, so. I think
the Palea, like the videos that I watch are more how to, you know, how to
find something. Yeah.
you know, how to find that, how to, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I'm the one having to look those kinds of videos up to do the steps, so I don't know that I am qualified.
Because you're not. I can't. Look at this. I can't even cut down this freaking tree. Is
Oh.
there a tree here, or am I just sawing midair?
I don't see anything. No trees.
I'm sawing midair. Okay.
It is like the area in My Time at Sandrock that you have to go through to get Logan. Yeah. I mean, I haven't played My Time at Sandrock, but I've seen gameplay, so I assume.
I think everybody likes Dinkum because it's, you know, it's creative. You know, it's you can build things, whereas in Palia you can decorate your house and that's about it. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy doing the quest, and I like watching videos of people doing the quest to see how they do them.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as, you know, just watching gameplay, it's kind of boring. You know, people just going around grinding and, you know, foraging and
yeah,
fishing and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, I definitely, and that's why when I streamed it the other day, I was like, okay, well, I'm doing the whole Shep ceremony thing, and we're gonna try out some of this new stuff from the new update. But like as a whole, I don't know that I wanna. There's a method to the madness, guys. I promise. It's not gonna look this terrible forever. Okay. Trying to decide how far out to take this. Because it's also going to be up high and have a waterfall coming down one side. My view is it's probably skewed too because I just have zero interest in Paleo. I'm weirdly picky with my cozy games. I can't play them all. I mean, there's some that people like are super popular right now that I just have zero interest in playing, like Fae Farm. It's very beautiful, it's very pretty, but I feel like it's one of those games that I would have played for like 2 or 3 weeks and then been like, okay, I'm done. And I'm just trying to be a little bit more picky about what I'm spending my money on these days. And if it's not one of those games that I'm just gonna really get a whole lot out of personally, you know, as a time investment.
You want me to start adding onto the back here?
Yeah, if you don't mind, let's, like from, you see where this is like the furthest point out? Maybe go from here over and kind of go out a little bit and then round it off some. So that way it kind of evens out just a tad.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I don't know. It doesn't have to be perfect, but.
So if you open it up and look at the map, it's like egg shaped. Do you want it to be?
Yeah. So where you are from there over to the right.
The brown, the dirt is.
Yeah, and make it a little bit more rounded on that end. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You're good. And we'll change all of this to probably dirt so that we can grass the area and do the rock shoreline like you did on the other island at some point in the future. Okay.
Well, then I'm going to do that before I start adding on more sand.
Oh yeah.
Although
make all that
it's
dirt.
Probably not gonna. Yeah, but it's probably not gonna. It's not gonna make a difference. So.
I get so frustrated that part of the sand rock almost gave up, but finally got through that section. Bayou agrees with you, Sunny Ann. I like games with replayability and designing and building options. Yeah, same. I tend to go to the ones that give me, or there's going to give me a long-term value. And I feel like a lot of the games that are really popular right now are just not that for me, personally. Oh, thank you, Rainy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm really bad. I'm a bad YouTuber. I forget to be like, hey, subscribe. Hey, hit that like button. Hey, all the things. Okay, I feel like that's good. This is where the waterfall will come down. So this is where it's going to take some brain power that I'm not sure I possess to make this right. All right, we're just going to start kind of printing.
What are you trying to do?
I want to do like what Boozy had in that photo I sent you, where there was like a waterfall.
I have to look at it again.
Oh, I think I came over too far. need to do that. I'm trying to keep it sort of centered with this. So that view, you know, copy and jersey a little bit. No, this is how I do it. Like, hey, how's that looking? Going into lurk mode now. I need to become one of those kangaroos. Thank you. Thanks. Oh my God. I say
a kangaroo.
that and then can only play Sims 4 by following strict challenges. I tried playing The Sims and you know, maybe I need to give it another go at some point. I see all these really cool things people are doing in The Sims 4. I like doing...
hope I doesn't live with anybody if he's going to be one of those kangaroos.
Okay, what was
Can
I
we
reading?
do next day change so I can see on the map what I've done here?
Yes, sorry. Did that work? No, I need to do just next day.
Not next day changed.
Just
yeah,
next day.
Sorry.
Hang on, guys. I don't know what just happened. Everything disappeared off of my screen.
What?
Panic.
It's still there on the stream.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, something happened, and, yeah.
Did you accidentally turn your monitor off?
No. No, I got it up. Oh, Bean Drinker, thanks for coming by and hanging out. I appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your day or your night. Wherever you are. What's going on? Enjoy your poop, babe. Thanks. Rhymenora keeping it real for all of us.
Right?
Love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's been a day. Thanks for that laugh, girl. I appreciate it. I'm behind. I saw that you had done a video and I need to go and watch. I'm behind on stuff, watching stuff these days, so. Okay. If I want the waterfall to be going down in here, except that I want a bridge. So then I can't put water boxes under a bridge, can I?
No. Can't put anything under a bridge.
I hate that. That drives me absolutely bonkers insane. Okay. I have this drawn out on grid paper, you guys, but I'm really just sort of, I have to start with the one area that makes sense in my mind, and then we'll go from there. Ugh, it's broken. Well, it's not broken, it's just out of juice. Okay. So I could do that, and then just print dirt, and then the bridge would go, because I think that would be cute. This is gonna be tricky. That's gonna be tricky. Tricky. That would be another good thing for the update, just to be able to place things under bridges. I mean, for real. Especially the water boxes.
Seems to be a thing everywhere, though, like in all
okay.
games.
So
Like,
I'm trying to...
You couldn't do that in Animal Crossing.
No, you could not.
I think I went too far with this.
Yeah, because like people were using them kind of in similar fashion here in this game, and you couldn't place things under the bridges once you put them up. Okay. I know this is such a weird and ass backwards way to do it, but... It's how my brain works, okay? I'm not saying it works right. Okay, I like the idea of having a cascading waterfall and then the bridge and then another waterfall behind it, and we'll just have to make the illusion. But yeah, I'm really hoping for that possibility at some point in the future, because that would be amazing. Also, I need to figure out what max height is, because I feel like I'm going to have to go up to that for the Tucker box where it's going to end up sitting. And then do the terrace down from that.
How far out is the Tucker box, like the area can be?
I mean, it's going to be pretty big, because the Tucker box itself is like 6 by 9.
And are you going to have the terraced decking all the way around the building, or just on one side?
So I think so we've got these bridges, and they'll come up, we'll have like a walkway and like stairs or ramps or something going up the side. And I feel like one side we can maybe just have it go straight up to like the first level or something. I do like the idea of having it like in the front and on the side with the more stuff. Hey dude, you're kind of in the way. You want to say hi to everybody though?
Ooh, golly. Ooh.
Say hello. Hello. Go away. Okay, Grammy Q, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Get some good rest, I hope. Reckon I'm going to blow my Tucker box build sky high so I don't stop looking at it.
We need round. We need round
what?
So we can make round deck, like a spiral deck going around.
Oh yes, I like that idea.
Right. So the top level. I mean, you can still do it square. The top, if you make the top level come off, from around the, around the Tucker box, you go down one level, and you go around again on that level. But it's going to be really wide, because you're going to have to make it.
Well, I'm kind of thinking, Sunny, it's going to be more this way and out in front than on that side, because that side's a lot shorter. So
I'm talking about going all the way around the building with the deck.
I wasn't planning on going all the way around.
Like 3 levels or 3 sides, maybe. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I was thinking it would go straight out in front here and then to the right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, because this side just doesn't have the room. But I'm trying to get this over here, kind of how my brain sees it, before I figure that part out. I don't know if this is gonna work. Actually, I think I could probably... I'm just gonna play around with something, guys. Give me just a second. Bridge. We need a hardwood bridge. That's not the wide one. Okay, good. Because I messed up before. No. Why did it place it like that? Why does it do it like that? Do y'all have that issue too with bridges? Because it does that to me all the time.
What did it do?
It doesn't center it where I want it to be. No, that's not right. That's not right. Okay. Let's try this again. This time. Are you for real right now? Do you see what I'm having to deal with, you guys? Yes, I have issues with bridges. Yeah, okay, so it's not just me.
It doesn't like you to do a short bridge.
1, 2, 3. So it's 3 wide, not 2. That's the problem I'm having. Okay. So maybe I just fix this area. I just don't like that clipping. Do y'all see that clipping that happens? Yeah, I'm not gonna like that. So we're gonna take that out. If I can do my shovel. All right, so is this where it goes? Nope. I gotta dig it out one more. One more. Yeah, so I'm not the only one that has problems with bridges. Great, because I thought it was just a me issue, not knowing how to math or something. Okay, I guess we're just gonna knock this one out. There we go. That looks so cute. Yeah, so this is an idea I'm stealing from Boozy. She had this on her stream last night. Misty, you were there. I wanted to have kind of like the same waterfall effect kind of happening. But with this like bridge to Terabithia. No, not really. Okay, so that doesn't have to be there. And I may do something like rocks or something here. All right, so now that I've got that. So it's really hard to draw this on graph paper. I can draw out like dimensions for like, okay, the tackle box is gonna be here, and I know I want this much walkway around here, and I know I want this terrace to be here and take up this much space. But like this kind of thing where you do the levels, like I always do a top-down view when I draw on a graph paper. And I feel like this requires more than that. So this is going to need to be another one high behind it. Like that. It's fine. I talk to myself, just so you know. Just ask Sunny. It happens all the time when we build things. That movie broke my soul. I don't think I've ever recovered. I know. I've seen, yeah. There's so many like that. It's just like, why are these kids' movies being so sad? Do they just want to emotionally traumatize these children? It's called Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna fake.
Every Disney movie makes me cry.
I know. They always have to kill the mother. Have you noticed that? Like, let's kill them. Not the most recent
Or somebody
ones,
dies.
but
Somebody dies.
they always like to kill people off. I'm like, damn, they're obsessed with death. Walt Disney had some issues. Or something.
Or something.
Or something. This needs to be higher. So do y'all kind of see the method here? What I'm trying to create? I'll show y'all in just a sec. Let me... All right, so I wanted to do this thing where... Okay, so the idea is... See, what happened was... So you come off the bridge, and you'll have a walkway here, and steps or ramps up. Pretend they're there. And then you can walk across, and there'll be another walkway from here that'll go up. So you can go either side. But then from those areas, you go up steps up to what you need to go up to. So from this angle... Oh, yeah. Although I think I might take it up one more. Yeah, it's got to go up one more. What movie? The Bridge to Terabithia, I think is what we were talking about. Right, guys? That's what we were talking about? Because I got the memory of a goldfish. Bridge to Terabithia. Well, like, literally, though, like Sunny was saying, all the Disney movies, Bambi, like, I watched that, like, once as a kid and was like, yeah, nope, I'm out. Done. Like, you gotta go kill his mom? He's a baby. Like, geez Louise. Or, like, The Fox and the Hound. Oh, that'll get you. Anything where animals die, like, that's why I can't watch the John Wick movies. Like, his dog gets killed. Like, at the beginning of the movie. Sorry, spoilers. But that series has been out a while, right? Like, I didn't just mess that up for y'all.
You did it for me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sonny.
Well, I'm not going to watch it then.
Eh.
Not that I was ever going to watch it anyway.
Actually, okay, hang on. I'm figuring my stuff out here. I actually kind of wanted to. I like Keanu Reeves. If you ever need to watch a devastating animated movie, Grave of the Fireflies from Studio Ghibli. No, Megan, I don't. I don't need to do that. I only watched that movie once and it changed me forever. I'm already emotionally traumatized by most things these days. I have to look it up on the website. Does the dog die? Yeah. Or like, what was that one? Marley and Me? Or The Art of Racing in the Rain? Like, no, I can't when the dogs die or the animals die. Like, it just stresses me out. Okay, and then the Tucker box is going to go behind that waterfall. So hopefully this is translating a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I don't know how Grave of the Fireflies is geared towards children. It's horrifying, especially since it's based off of World War II. Oof. 5. And what children in Japan suffered during that time. I mean, yeah. I just lost count. Do I have a measuring tape? I do. So 8. So it's 6. So I think I was going to need it to be at least 10. So that's 9.
Oops.
Oops.
I busticated my shovel. Wasn't paying attention.
9. Ooh, I'm gonna have to build this up to see if I'm gonna like it like this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take some of this out. Sorry guys, I'm like, whew, brain power. Brain power is not working out for me. Seriously, girl, you could not clear that? What is wrong with you? Okay, so that's 9 wide. That's not gonna center. Why can't these things all be based on the same, like, denominator? Why can't we have all the buildings divide with the bridges and the widths all the same? Why do I have to do advanced calculus to make all this stuff line up right? James, we need to talk. Because this plan I had is not gonna be even. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Ooh, I hear the cat. Oh my god, do you hear this cat singing the song of its people? I'm so sorry. He's so loud.
Is it his time?
He's probably mad about life. I don't know, in general.
Isn't it his time?
What time is it? Yeah, he gets to about this time of night, latte, and he just... Anytime between 8 and 9, 9:30, somewhere in there, especially if I'm, like, getting ready to go to bed, or I get in bed and I'm reading a book, he, like... Oof. He just walks up and down the hallway, yowling.
He just needs attention.
I mean, he needs his Aunt Sunny to come and...
Yeah.
Come play with him.
I'm sure
take
that's
care
it.
of him. Just to be clear,
Yeah.
I'm laughing at what Sarah said, not what Megan said. What did I say? I'm like, I'm just talking. And
What
who
did
even
Megan
knows?
say?
Well, she was talking about something serious about World War II and what happened
Oh.
to children in Japan.
Whoa.
I assumed, Reminora, it was about something I said and not her comment, because, like, you don't seem like a heartless individual. So, like, we're all good. I gotcha. Night, Misty. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. I'm sure
Misty.
I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna have to, yeah, we'll probably have to wrap it up here in a bit. But I wanted to get this started because I was very excited, and I may have to do the brain power off stream so I can concentrate. The concentration. Okay, so let's measure what this is. I somehow don't know how to use the measuring tape, you guys.
You know, this is a lot of sand.
I'm sorry. We should have recruited more helpers. It's a little late now. I'm not so smart today. I had to deal with a flat tire. I had to deal with a lot of nonsense.
You had to change that tire all by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to change it. I just had to get air put in it, but it was like dangerously flat.
So you still have to do something about it, right?
Well, I had to take it up to the shop and get air put in it.
But I mean, why was it flat?
I don't know. I'm gonna check it again tomorrow, and if it's low again tomorrow, then I'm gonna have to take it to the tire place and get them to patch it because it's clearly got a leak
Yeah,
somewhere.
you know, that's happened to me before too, and it's, although the last time it wasn't a big weather change, but a lot of times, like if it's been a warm day, like this time of year, if it's a really warm day and then it gets really cold at night.
I mean, that's part of it. Because it's been getting cold, it does that it definitely shrinks the air, I guess, inside the tire or whatever. And because during the summer, I never have this issue, typically. So yeah, it's not going to be
tires
centered.
are really sensitive now too. It's like they can just be 1 or 2 pounds low, and
yeah,
your
mine
light
will scream at me and have the little sensor go off if it goes. They're like, ideally, you're supposed to have my tires at 33 pounds of pressure. And if it goes to 32, the thing pops on and it blinks at me. Low tire pressure. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I
Mine
had a hard
doesn't
week
do
at
that.
work.
I don't.
Sorry, Raminora. Yeah, that's gotta suck. I joined the foray into door dashings while I'm looking for a job to have something to do. I was complaining to Sunny yesterday about how bad yesterday had been. Today was slightly better, but then I had all these other issues happen. So it kind of interrupted my experiment. But I live in Texas and people don't tip DoorDash people, apparently, because I've done, what did I do?
Did you get any tips today?
I did 6 deliveries yesterday and 5 today in the time frame I had planned to do it for. And each day I only got 1 person that tipped. 1.
Did you get more than $2 today?
Yeah, the person who tipped me today tipped me $4. And what's funny is it was the shortest distance from pickup of the restaurant to the house of all of them. So I was like,
so you made the most money on that one.
on this really short, this really short run. Oh, you guys, this is one of those things I may work on a little bit after stream. Not today, but like another day, to get the mathing right, and then we can do the decorating on stream, because I feel like this part is, I need all my faculties and I don't have them. So oh, I meant your tire. Oh yeah, that just, I mean, it was just, today was just like it was like boom, boom, boom. Everything I touched just turned to crap. So yeah, so like I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm new and so I'm getting the crappier jobs. Cause like you don't get to see ahead of time if somebody's tipping you to whether or not you can take the job. Cause if that were the case, nobody would take those jobs probably. And they pay you like this really pity, like a base rate depending on the distance. So like if, say you're picking up from Chick-fil-A I don't think that's a regional restaurant. You're picking up an order for Chick-fil-A and you're taking it 10 miles away, you'll get paid more than if you're taking it a mile away. But they say that you can make at least $15 an hour with, plus tips. That has not been my experience. I'm gonna do it the rest of the week though, as sort of an social experiment as well. And just kind of like, but I had to drive all the way to a neighboring town and they did not tip me at all. Not even like $1. Like, I kind of feel like if you're not going to get your lazy ass up off the couch to go get your food, you should probably at least pay the person who is bringing it to your door like $1 or $2, right? Like,
right. They don't know like how far you're having to go, right?
No.
I mean, they don't know where you're coming from. They base the distance.
They can see you. They base the distance on
see you from the
restaurant where you're picking up the food that's going to be delivered. They base it on that.
Right. But I mean, if it was a short distance that, they didn't know that you had to drive from the next town over to get to it.
That takes common sense that they don't have. Like that, paying somebody what they're worth? Really? In capitalism? Is that a thing?
Who thinks that?
I tip my Uber drivers, but I still think people should be paid more as a rule. Like, I think they should set up the thing as if people are not going to tip, and maybe it's just the area I live in. Maybe if you live in a big city, that's not an issue. But if people are not going to tip, then you should be paying the base rate should be higher. You know what I mean? Like, they advertise this as being like this great side hustle, and I will say, you can make your own schedule. I can do a few deliveries, and then if I need to go run an errand, I just pause and go do that, and then put it back online that I'll do deliveries. But there's no way you can make a supplemental income, at least living in my little community, where no one tips you, and you can only do, on average, 2 or 3 deliveries an hour because of the way the system works. Tipping isn't common in Australia though. Well, I mean, no, it's not really common anywhere else but America because we don't believe in paying people a living wage here. I think it's just common sense to tip delivery people. Yeah, Megan. I mean, especially if, the person you're delivering to is in another town. Like, it's ridiculous. My friend does Walmart delivery and she makes good tips. Not sure how much she makes from the company though. What about Instacart? I think you pick your shopping list. So Megan can tell you all about that, Rainey. She signed up to do Instacart, and I don't know, as of yesterday, she didn't have any things come through that she could, any grocery orders to do. 8 by 8. So this needs to be, I need to do 6. Okay.
But the Instacart people, they don't shop, do they?
They do, I thought.
I thought the store, like around here, the grocery stores have their own shoppers. And the Instacart people just pick up the order and drive it to your house.
Okay. I don't know how it works because I've never actually used it. I need to contact support. I missed a few things. I have not gotten a single Instacart since Sunday. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to need to contact. Yeah, because that is not okay. Like, why wouldn't you there's got to be somebody like ordering stuff, right? Like you would think. Unless they just have too many drivers for the area. Another town in Australia is like 2 hours away. They definitely want to be tipping for that, regardless if it's culture or not. I mean, sure. But if the delivery driver is making an actual hourly wage, then, I get maybe why they wouldn't do that. But like here in the US, like they only pay waitresses and waiters $2.13 or 14 cents an hour. And they have to rely on getting tips, which is just cuckoo bananas to me. I'm going to change it to the next day, Sunday, because it's getting dark.
Okay.
Megan says it's a full service shopper, shops and delivers. The Walmart keeps you in a certain area, not all over the place. Yeah, so without like telling all my business all over the internet, where we live, so the town that we live in is like the county seat. So it's like the biggest town in the county. And then you have these smaller towns that are like a good 15-minute, 20-minute drive away. And they're a lot smaller. And they don't have like the same number of like, you know, restaurant chains or any chains sometimes. And so they still kind of consider it like, I think you can deliver almost with anywhere in the county for the way this one is set up. But I haven't had a big order to where that's a thing. But yeah, like I feel like they're getting away with it because in big cities, people are probably making the money that they advertise, but I don't know how anybody's doing that here. Now, to be fair, I've only done it for 2 days, but the fact that I've done 11 deliveries, and I guess if I worked from like, say, 10:45 in the morning until like 8 o'clock at night, it would probably obviously there'd be more. But I'm just, like I said, experimenting, seeing what's gonna work and trying to fit some other stuff that I've had going on in my life, you know, because I've had a very flexible schedule pretty much most of my working career in the last, 15, 20 years. And I was trying to see if I can't do some freelancing, do this like DoorDash thing and make it all work and still have a fairly flexible schedule like I've had and I've been used to. What about applying with Costco? We don't have one here. We have a Sam's, which is basically the same-ish.
Yeah, Sam's is basically the same as Costco and BJ's also. I don't know
Yeah.
if you have BJ's out there, but
We don't have a BJ's here
is another
either.
one.
I mean, most likely what I'm gonna do, I was gonna just do this like whole DoorDash thing. It wasn't gonna be like a career choice, guys. It was mostly just to have some extra money coming in while I let myself off the hook a little bit in being panicked about finding a job. I was like, okay, if I'm bringing in at least a little bit of a part-time income, I'm not gonna dig into my savings too terribly much. And, see what was out there, what was gonna work. Okay, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, let me lay down some path. Not that. I'll do cement for now, since I have that, right? I totally understand that. So I was thinking, all the website promises all this stuff in terms of, oh, you can make this kind of money and yada, yada, yada. It's a great side hustle. Granted, 2 days is not enough of an experiment. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is 5. Okay, I need to do another row. I'm just trying to figure out where the Tucker box is going to go, you guys. I may have to move all this back because this is taking up way more room than I thought it would. Oopsie. That's what I get. You can make so much money and then really tiny fit. For me. Yes, exactly. You can make so much money. I don't doubt that in Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, you are making what they promise. Because it's such a hugely populated area and they probably don't have a saturation of drivers. And so, yeah, you're good to go. But like here in a town with like 45,000 population, it's probably not as much. If it wasn't for tutoring, I don't know what I'd be doing for, yeah. I wasn't a teacher for all those years, so I can't really do that. Well, not a teacher with a degree, anyway. I think I'm just gonna do what Megan did. She got her resume printed up and a really nice cover letter and just went around and like got in people's faces rather than emailing or whatever, because so far that's not yielded me great results and now I got to try something else. Okay, so this is the space the Tucker box takes up, 6 by 9. Oh. Except that I wanted 2 rows here of a walkway. Yeah, I may have to experiment with this. All right, so if the checker box goes up there, I may dig some of this out too. Because it's too blocky. Yeah, if they meet you in person, I think that helps a lot. Yeah, and 2, it's harder to turn somebody down face to face. I love my cushy job, but I'm still going to complain about needing to work at all. The women that campaign for our right to work. I know. I mean, it's not that I don't want to work. I'm a little spoiled, and I totally understand that, and somewhat entitled, I suppose, privileged that I had such a not relaxed, but a relatively flexible schedule, you know, for so many years. And the job I interviewed for on Saturday, you know, I could do it in my sleep, but it sounds like it's going to be slightly high stress, and it's really long hours, and I'd have to work every weekend and plan these massive events, you know? And so, I mean, I'm just getting the YouTube channel going, and I feel like that would really sort of derail any progress I've made.
Style.
But then I wouldn't ever get to have any, like, no more Friday night game nights with everybody, and no more, you know, because I'd be getting off work so late. So it's like, you have to, at this point in my life, you know, I'm going to be 45. You have to start evaluating what's important, you know, and obviously you need money to live. Don't get me wrong. You got to pay bills, you got to eat, you got to keep the lights on. But I'm getting too old to take jobs that I'm going to hate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a weird place to be in. And I got to be careful, because I don't want people to be like, you know, you're a spoiled brat. Like, just take whatever job, you know, you get offered and be happy with it, you know? And to some extent, I feel a little bit guilty about not taking any job that's offered, even if it's not great for my, like, mental health or quality of life, you know?
If it's not great for your mental health or quality of life, then it's not great. Then it's not a good fit.
It's not going to be something that you're going to, you know, keep with long term, you know?
There's no point in getting a job that you're going to hate, and it's going to make you, you know, frustrated and sick and
well, just you never have any social life. Like,
I mean, you need a balance.
I'm not that I'm some, like, just raging partier or anything, but I feel
you are a raging partier.
I feel like I don't know. In this country, we live to work, and I think we should work to be able to live. And that should
we live to make money.
Right. To be able to afford, you know, just to be able to go to the doctor or whatever. Don't feel guilty for that, because most big employers and corporations they don't give a shit about anybody. And that's been proven time and time again. That's really why I don't want to go work for a corporation. I'd much rather work for a smaller business, because I feel like they do, while nobody really gets it right, they do a better job of seeing you as a human being. You know, and you're the only you. Yeah, you have to have a quality of life. So I don't know. I know a lot of people would love to even just be in the position to turn down work, and I don't want it to be ungrateful. So, but at the same time, I just can't see being at this stage of my life taking a job. I'm just not, it's going to just suck all the free time I have, just, you know, right out the door.
It'll suck the life out of you.
Yeah. Don't feel guilty about wanting to wait for a job that will allow you to balance your life. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing. And I feel like I didn't know those lessons when I was younger. And of course, when you're younger, you have the energy to be able to kind of work and get those experiences. That's kind of important when you're younger, to be able to know, okay, hey, this is this is not what I want. Good to know. And like figure that stuff out, you know? But as you get older, I feel like you've learned those lessons, so you don't necessarily have to keep doing that, you know, insanity. Yeah, and then it's just frustrating too, because you get offers for jobs, or you get interviews for jobs that you didn't really want, but you're like, well, I'll just put everything out there and see what the universe gives back to me. And then the ones that you really want, they're like, oh, we've already hired somebody from within, or, you know, we had so many applicants and we just cut it off at a point, and you're just like, oh, okay.
Or you're too old.
Nobody said that to my face yet, so yeah. I'm too old. I mean, I wonder if that isn't a factor in some of these, you know, because I'm no longer a 20-something. But also, too, my experience, people don't want to pay for it. They would rather hire somebody who's 22 out of college.
You're not a 20-something, but you're also not old by any means.
Well, no. But I'm saying that they don't want to pay for the experience an older person.
No, right.
has.
I get that.
All right. So y'all kind of see maybe the method to the madness. Oh, my nose is itchy. How long have we been going for? Oh, yeah. We'll probably finish out this day, Sunny, so because I know you've got an early day going and babysitting tomorrow, the grandbaby.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna have to redo all those rocks, but I'm trying to get an idea, because I did want it to have like we're gonna have a rocky shoreline. I really like using the rocks. They want a 20-year-old with 10 years of experience in the field. I know, like it's really insane. They want, some of these jobs are asking for like a master's degree and 7 years of experience, and then you look at the pay grade and you're like, you're not even coming close to somebody with that level of experience, paying them like fairly. I don't think. And some of these job descriptions I've read, it's like you want all this experience, you want them to have these degrees, and then, but you don't want to pay. And then if you look up what the company makes per year, what their profit is, it's like, you could afford to do this if you wanted. You could afford to pay people more, but you don't.
Well, they have so much profit because they don't pay their
I actually don't.
employees.
I'm 24 with 10 years of experience, and I still won't get hired. I mean, Megan, you've got a unique situation because you started working for the family business when you were, you know, really young. They also, too, overvalue, I think, a college degree over experience to some extent, because some of these jobs I've applied for, I never finished my degree, but I've got 20 years of relevant experience plus some college time.
I think it depends on where you're applying.
I'm not applying to be like a physicist or anything.
I think small businesses are more likely to understand
experience
that than
versus
go for experience versus
a degree.
Somebody who has a college degree.
Like when I was the hiring manager for the company I was working for, I didn't really care if they had a degree. It was relevant experience in the field because we were a software development firm. So yeah, a degree would have been nice, but like, have you actually done work coding these things? You know, because if not, you can have all the degrees in the world, but it's not going to help me if you can't do the job. And I don't think anybody who goes to school for computer programming actually comes out of it. You have to get the experience. You have to intern somewhere. You have to do something. That's not to say, you know, that you can't know how to do a portion of the job, but, you know, we ended up usually hiring these kids that, well, I started messing around on my so-and-so's computer, you know, when I was 16 in high school, and just was tinkering away with this, and this, and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're the kind of person we need. We need one of the nerds that wanted to figure it out. Oops. That is not what I want to do. Okay, so... all right. So the stairs are going to have to come up here on this side. Mm. No, that's a compactor. That's not going to print dirt. Oh, that's a futile effort. Futile. Okay, so... Yeah, I gotta figure out how I want these to... I thought I was gonna do them directly straight up, but... I don't think that's gonna work. Not gonna work. Look at Sunny over there, just very diligently changing everything from sand to dirt. Poor thing. What a terrible job I've given her. Oh, she's gonna quit. She's gonna revolt. She's gonna be like, I'm calling my union rep.
If I haven't quit by now, I'm not gonna quit anytime soon.
Okay, so do I want to pull this one out? Let me put these back down. This is just an experiment. I'm just trying to see. We're not going to keep it cement. Look at this. Look at this. There's already shells. The spawn rate on these things, I swear.
Oops. I gotta eat.
Go
Everything's
up.
fading.
That's no good. We got to keep you going. I'm going to keep you working. That's my son. He has a degree in business administration and a master's in economic development and was self-taught on web design and development. His job is web design. He grew up in the ZD TV watching all those nerds. Yeah, so see, I feel like while it's great that he has those degrees, but he was self-taught with the thing that he's got a job for now, you know? And I feel like those guys, the guys that we hired that were more self-taught, figured it out. I mean, yeah, they took some classes and whatnot, obviously, but like they were doing it as teenagers and, you know, they really seem to know their stuff more than the college-educated ones, you know? Somebody left all their crap on the ground. I'm not going to name names.
Probably you.
But I think her name starts with an S and ends with a Y.
I think her name starts with an S and ends with an H.
Actually, that could technically apply to me as well. Serendipity with a Y.
Oh, yes.
Okay, let's get rid of all this crap because I've got nothing. I got nothing available in my pocket. Sorry, guys. This is, there needs to be a delete all. Yeah. When you learn a degree, you learn it how it should be. But when you're self-taught, you learn it as it is. Yeah. And let's be real. In the real world, you learn it as it is. I mean, learning it as it is somewhat, in a lot of fields, more beneficial. Not always. I mean, I don't want somebody cutting me open and doing surgery on me who's never spent a day in medical school. Like, that would be bad. But like, I feel like with web development or whatnot, you don't have to go to school for that. I feel like that's a thing you can teach yourself. And you can be just as good as, you know, even if you went and got a degree in it. Like, I got a degree in photography, guys, but you don't have to do that to be a photographer. Like, you can learn it on your own. I learned about theory and light and technical stuff, you know? When you teach yourself, you don't necessarily know the technical end of it and the mathematics of it all, because yes, there is math involved sometimes. But you can be just as good. I'm typing on my phone. I always misspell things. My phone is not my friend when it comes to, what do you call it? Predictive text. So, it always does me dirty. Just ask Sunny. I'll text her something and be like, yeah, that was not what I meant. That was not what it was supposed to say. Autocorrect fails. I have so many dirt printers that I went through today.
I've been going through shovels.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Be sorry.
Yeah, that's a crap job. I gave you a crappy job. And degrees cost so much now
That's
anyways.
fine.
You know, I mean, they weren't cheap when I was in college 25 years ago. And I've noticed that they've only gotten exponentially more expensive. And I know people that I graduated with who are still paying off student loans. Like, that's just insane to me. You don't get a return on your investment when it's like that, when you're paying on something for the rest of your life. Oh, I don't need to go this far.
No, it's ridiculous. And kids now, like my son, have so much student debt that they can't afford to get a place to live and,
Yeah.
you know, support themselves.
I just don't, yeah, there's not enough ROI on a degree anymore, at least for a lot of things, you know, that used to have value, but now they don't.
Right.
Autocorrect will change it to duck every single time. Yeah. Or my phone will change it to giving. Instead of the other thing, it'll say giving. And I'm like, that is not what I meant at all. But thank you,
Giving
phone.
instead of what?
The F word. It'll, instead of the F word with ing,
It changes it to giving?
it gives it, yeah, it'll change it to giving. I don't know why. I guess my phone is all like, you're a bad person and you need to not talk that way. So we're gonna change it to this instead. I don't know why it does
Like
that.
YouTube, they censor you.
Yeah. Giving. Like, all right, okay, that's a thing. This looks like a hot mess, but I promise by the next time it's not gonna look, there's gonna be some actual, it's gonna make sense. Stupid autocorrect. I know. Changing my words. I did not mean giving. I had that word there for emphasis and meaning, and you just totally made me look like an idiot. Autocorrect. Thank you. Because I'll text my husband something and I'm trying to use that word, and I'm not gonna say it here on YouTube because I don't want to get like in trouble, but he'll be like, you didn't mean that, did you? I'm like, no, of course I didn't. I was trying to emphasize something else. He was like, yeah. He laughs at me all the time. He's like, your phone autocorrects things to the stupidest stuff. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take this out. I'm thinking about doing something a little different, you guys, and doing ramps. If I can get my life together here.
Are there any
Instead of steps. Just to something different. Imagine being able to promise something will look good and then actually be able to deliver. Well, I mean, we don't know that for sure. I promise it'll look better, but I'm just on a wing and a prayer at this point. We'll see. I see that this build is going to be amazing. I appreciate the vote of confidence, you guys. I think it'll be amazing too. I think it's just gonna take, some finagling. And I may put another little waterfall here. Like a little bitty tiny one. Yeah, I may tweak some of this just to get the build, like all the levels. And then come in next stream and you guys help me determine like how to decorate it and what to take out, what to put in that I messed up on, because I inevitably will mess up on something. I'm gonna frame out the steps or the stairway because I don't like this rough edge. It is a pet peeve of mine. But I kind of like the idea of a ramp. I don't know. We will have to live with it to see. I determine exactly nothing. I've been note-taking this whole time. You may regret that. You may come to be like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. And then this will be... So the pathway will come this way if you wanted to go that way, and come here. You see how much, like... Oh, it's taking way too many brain cells. And I don't know if I have enough. Step 1, hire Sarah and Sunny. Step 2, question. Step 3, profit. I know. I mean, we are pretty good when we get to going. Okay, so pathway. Again, this is not gonna stay cement. It was just what I happened to have on me. Yeah.
You want to change day?
Oh yeah. Well, and then I said when we were gonna finish out the day and then close it up, because it's been almost 3 hours,
yeah.
you guys.
But let me finish this because I have look at how much I have left to do.
You don't have to. We can do it a different time. I mean, I can recruit some worker bees to come over and do that.
I have to finish it.
Why don't you? How about you just do this little spot right here? Well,
it's just that and this little spot.
Okay. Then let me make it daytime.
I'll just do this little spot. It's fine.
Poor Sunny. They are the dream team. I don't know about that.
I hate not finishing a job.
You're fine. I call them the dream team. Rainy, you're part of that too. You've been on these builds with us as well. They are the dream team. Oh, Susan, that's so sweet. Not to be selfish, but imagine what you could achieve with 4 hours.
Oh, geez.
You enabler, Rymanor. You are an enabler.
Seriously.
Okay. I mean, this red dirt just looks to me, but like, it's not gonna stay bad. We're gonna cover it all up with things. Okay. Okay, I think I want to pull the steps out one more. I don't like it going straight into the walkway like that. So I think we're gonna do that. Yeah. I don't know. I may regret my life choices here in just a second. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, okay, nope. Good decision. Sound decision, Sarah. You are thinking correctly. Okay. I'm just gonna fill this in because it's driving me nuts. See, listen to that music, guys. It's like really popping now. Okay, yes. That's what we need. Yeah. Okay. See, that looks better, right? It's not right there. Like, I don't know. It probably is a personal thing for me, a personal preference. If other people want to do it the other way, probably is totally fine. I'm just a weirdo. Just a weirdo. Okay. Yay! This makes my heart happy. All right, what do y'all think? Yes? Yes. Yes. And then there'll be this like little walkway with like a rail. I may put a fence there, but I may leave it raised. I may leave this raised or raise it. I don't know yet. And then you'll have this will be like, this area will probably be like one terrace all the way around. And then there'll be like a ground level terrace. Not ground level, but like maybe 1 or 2 tiles high. I don't know. This is one of those builds where it could have used a test. The problem is I would have done the test build and then like been like, I don't know how to replicate this. Bye, Megan. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. You didn't have to. I love the structure of this. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Well, go check out Boozy's stream from last night because it's going to look somewhat like that. Where she shows the mountain cabin from the backside where the waterfall is. Not the actual spa part. But, so yeah, you'll come up here. This is the walkway. This way. See what I mean about how like it takes just too much thought. Yeah.
Did you put these rocks down here on purpose? All of these rocks?
I did, but you can take them out because you can change it to dirt. That's fine. I was just trying to see what it looked like. I wanted to make sure there was nothing, you know. That I was going in the somewhat right direction with it all. Okay, so see this corner, I don't know why. I've just been dirt printing, trying to make the part that I'm trying to get right. And, you know, screwing up the rest of it. And I'm gonna need to make this come out too, because I had planned to have 2 spaces all the way around the Tucker box. But they may need to be more than that. Yeah, I missed her stream. I always feel bad when I can't make... Oh, don't worry about that. I actually missed the first, like, hour of it. I mean, I had it on, but I had the sound off because I was helping Megan with stuff on her island. And I even said, hey, I'm lurking. I'm here. I'm on. I'm watching. I just... I'm not going to participate in chat for just a second. So. But, like, I missed most of Jersey's stream today as well with Moxie. Like, I saw a little bit about 30 minutes in and then came back in about an hour and a half later. But couldn't stay very long at that point either. So, you know, you do what you can to help people. Just coming and hanging out, even just for a little bit, and watching and liking the video and whatnot, like, is a huge help. So I don't expect anybody to sit here the entire 3 hours I'm going to stream or whatever it's been at this point, because who has time for that, you know? So because so many people stream at like 1 a.m. for me. Oh, well, okay, so here's the thing. I know for people in different time zones, I want to try to do more morning stuff or stuff that would accommodate their schedule a little bit better. You know, like if I streamed at like 8 a.m. Except Jersey streams at 8 a.m. almost every day except for Sunday. So it's like, well, I don't want to necessarily step on what he's doing and take people away from him. But the fact of the matter is, everybody, like, there's just so many people that you can't hardly, you know, it's like, well, I'll pick a day he's not doing Dinkum maybe in the morning and stream Dinkum in the morning. You know. I don't know.
So many people streaming, though, now in, you know, in our communities,
yeah,
that it's hard to get a schedule where you're not, you know, in conflict with somebody else.
Like, I don't want to start at the same time as somebody else. Like, I want it to overlap enough that if you wanted to come watch me for 30 minutes, but then somebody else is going to stream a little later,
right,
you know, you could go watch them for a little while. And I feel like that's fair, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, I can't necessarily always accommodate that if I want to, you know, especially depending on, you know, what kind of my job situation is going to look like later on.
Yeah,
so.
You just don't know. I mean... All right. I'm done.
You're done. Look at you. Yeah, and you don't have to worry about this because we're gonna cover this all up with pathing most likely.
Which?
So yeah. This sand right here, all of the sand up here, like on the steps, like that's gonna get covered up. So.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if you wanted me to do that. I figured it would have something covering it.
There's no point. I'm back with a fresher feeling. Well, Bayu, you're in time almost basically for us to, oops.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up because Sunny's got to get up early and go babysit the grandchild, and y'all have got to be tired of me talking for 3 hours now. There's a healthy balance between doing what you can for others and doing what works for you. Yeah, for sure. And I want to do that. I just want to also be respectful of the people who came before me, you know. Ozzy, I watch what I can live, and then I watch playbacks. I try to support all the Dinkum content. I appreciate it. I do. And that's kind of how I see it, too. I'll try to put everybody on, and I've been kind of rotating around too, because obviously there's so many people now that I follow that it's really hard to get around to everybody every day. I really appreciate everyone's content. Aw, well, I appreciate you guys hanging out and just, chatting and listening to me, ramble on like a psychopath. I will put on videos after the fact.
Some of these things aren't here because I can't pick them up.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Well, guys, I think we're good. We got a good start. We finished up the town hall area over there. Sunny, do we want to do a final walkthrough with everybody? Real quick, do you have a few more minutes?
Yep.
And then we got started on where the Tucker box is gonna go, and this looks like a mess right now, but there is a method to the madness. It's gonna, I have confidence it's gonna look good in the end. But here's the back of the town hall area. And we may fill some of this in with just some bushes and plants and trees here and there. And I don't know what I'm doing with that big open space just yet, but I think the majority of it is finished.
Maybe you should put a playground over there.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, Sunny. So here's the town hall way up here. This is the top level. Hee-hee. Walk around. Oops, somebody died. There's meat. All these roos pooing everywhere. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's taken us 3 streams to get this here, guys. And I appreciate everybody's input and opinions and, hey, this looks good, that doesn't look good, try this instead. Because really, that's how you get here, is by trying stuff out. And you guys have been a big part of that. And I'm so glad to have you along doing this extreme makeover on my very first Dinkum Island. I hope this is like an enjoyable series for you guys. I'm having a good time. I'm getting really excited with all the ideas that I have on what to do next. Yes, we like to improve the community. I really like this community. Yes, it's so lovely. We're such great quality people. Well, you guys help make it that way. Like, I feel like everybody that I have met has just been so amazing. You guys are the best. Town hall is officially finished. Yes, basically this area is done. It is donezo for now. If we think of something great to add on after the update comes out, great. But for now, that's it. Wish you could name a Roo baby. We might just have to get, like, when we do Irwin's area, I'll name animals after you guys. That's a thing.
I wish they had the baby kangaroos.
I know. It looks awesome.
Kind of
Susan,
like...
thank you. Susan's giving us a compliment, Sunny.
Oh, thanks, Susan.
Bayou says, we do enjoy your content. I appreciate you guys being here. Look at, spring has sprung, because look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. It's like flowers vomited everywhere. I mean, it's pretty, but like, okay.
Oh, look, you have a dog.
I know. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. I think this is the longest I've streamed this entire time. You guys are amazing. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to try to post a schedule like tomorrow of what's going to happen for the rest of the week. I may just do Dinkum this week. I'm just feeling Dinkum right now, but I may pull something else in there. If you guys have other games you want to see played, go over to the Discord and just be like, hey, play this. I want to see what this looks like. And I will do my best to accommodate it. But yeah, guys, thank you guys all for being here. Ozzy, Rainy, Raimanora, Bayou. Sorry, I just butchered that one. Susan, who else was here? Misty, Megan, everybody. All the people who have been here. I know, like, I'm just looking at whose names are here now, but you guys are amazing.
Bye, Susan.
Thank you guys for hanging out tonight.
Don't feel bad about her butchering your name. She does it to mine all the time.
I do it to everybody. It's a rite of passage. Feel honored that I at least try.
You call me Sunny T or Susie.
I call her Susie a lot. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all have a great rest of your night.
Sister is Susie.
Afternoon, early morning hours. Get to bed. Y'all be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. Thank y'all for being here, and I'll see y'all next time.
Good night, everybody. Oh, no problem. I would do anything for you. I know I'm lost. I don't know where I am. Oh, okay. I have to say, I kept falling asleep while I was doing that, changing that sand to dirt. If you could see me, which you couldn't, every once in a while I would just like stop and stand there for a minute, and I would be asleep, and then I'd wake up again and start going.